Hello and welcome to Werewolf the Forsaken, the Bitches of Brewery Park here on Dork Tales. This is season 2, not season 3. This is season 2. I almost said 3 because we're doing 3 in generic and Shards and Urn. So this is season 2, episode 14, Trapped Like Rats. I couldn't help myself. So, hi everybody. I'm your storyteller Kelly. I can speak tonight, I promise. And we'll probably be screaming like a rat in a bit, so enjoy that while it happens. So, I'm your storyteller, and welcome to another episode of our Werewolf the Forsaken game, which follows a group of young single female werewolves. I almost said warlocks. That's the next game. Single female warlock. Someone write that down.
Single female warlocks. How about single female weirlocks? Weirlocks? So like you're a warlock only on the
maybe we'll do that. So a bunch of single female werewolves who don't need no man, trying to survive in a world that didn't ask for them and they didn't ask for it, and mostly it's just a lot of drama and fighting. So hey, that's the game, guys. So joining me tonight is the pack known as the Dogs of Brewery Park, or the Bitches of Brewery Park if you're nasty. Let's go ahead and just pick in random order. Hi, Amy.
What? Hi, I'm Amy, and I am playing Kate Powers, the Ailadoth Ironmaster.
Nice.
She's not a half-orc.
Not this time.
No.
All right. Hello, Jen.
Hello, I'm Jen, and I'm playing Brighton Lee, the Kahalith Stormlord.
Nice. All right, and did I do something stupid? One sec. No. Okay. I'm not allowed to adjust your audio at all. One sec, let me see why. That doesn't make any sense. Huh. Boop boop. Okay. So I've got like, I had you guys slightly down, just like for some reason, but your slider's not moving, and I don't know why. Oh, that's why the lock volume button was on. Well, screw that. I didn't actually know that button existed. I'm learning something new. All right, so hello, Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine, and I'm playing Megan Butler, the Uratha Ironmaster. And I did have to check my sheet because I couldn't remember.
Nice.
I was like, wait, which one's this?
You're in too many games.
I'm the stealth monkey.
It's true. And hi, Caitlin. How's it going?
Hello, it's great. How are you?
It's good. It's weird. We never, well, we don't see anybody and because of COVID, but we don't see you even less because you moved to the set to scout it out for us.
I did.
How is the wet apple or whatever the hell Vancouver's called?
I hate that.
Very, very rainy.
The wet apple.
The wet apple. It's the wet apple. That's what it's called. Didn't you know?
It's also called Holly Weird.
Holly Weird.
Holly Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening? Is it going to load over there? No, good. Okay. Holly Weird. Holly Weird North.
So I'm Caitlin, though, and I'm playing Claire Iwatani, the Rahu Ironmaster.
Nice. Well, it's good to have everybody together again. Yeah, I'm excited to do this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So let's do our pre-game housekeeping real quick on camera so that everybody can see what it is. All right, what is everyone's aspirations? You all had yours last time, and I'm gonna go through these real quick. And so Christine, you have become more spiritual and solidify the hold on your territory. So you succeeded.
Yes, I think I wanted to be basically to lean more into like mechanically leaning towards the spirit side of harmony. Mm-hmm. However, that's more of a short-term version way of explaining it. I want to act out those actions more.
Okay, cool.
Which I've actually forgotten what I was planning to do for that.
That's okay. So you can make it up this time. What's another short term you want to do tonight? Wow, everyone in the chat's calling us nerds. Nerds. You're nerds.
We're dorks. Thank you very
dorks.
much.
These are our tales.
Being a nerd. That's fine.
You're a nerd.
Like, this is dork tales?
That's true.
Yeah, because we're werewolves.
Awoo.
Awoo. I don't know. I feel like some of the ones I want are ones I've done before. I'm trying to think of something short term that works for like what the session is likely to be like.
All right.
'Cause as far as I'm aware, we're going straight into a combat, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm gonna get punched in the face.
You're gonna get punched. Getting punched in the face was one of yours,
I'm
wasn't it?
excited for that.
I hope so.
You can change it to. Oh, you had hurt an ally, learn more about your cousin, and get a promotion at work.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I wanted to change the wording because I had to start a new note because I had to change my phone because long story. I want to say kick my cousin's ass.
Okay. Learn
Yeah.
more about cousin's ass. Plus
Sure.
how to
That works.
kick it.
Okay.
Reading a book on how to kick your cousin's ass in 3 easy steps. All right. So, Christine, we'll come back to you in a minute while you're thinking about stuff.
Yeah,
Amy,
let me think about it.
I have start a fight, meddle in Carly's love life, and solve the mystery.
I'm swapping those out. So I'm going to stick for a long term. It's still going to be solve the RD13 mystery, but I'm going to swap my short terms to kill a Bechalou, attempting to actually kill one, and argue with Brighton.
Okay.
Peace, fam. We got this.
Okay. I will cross those out. Jen, I have beat down Kate.
Yeah, still accurate.
You guys are just mining beats by punching each other. This is not the way the game's supposed to run, but I'll allow it. Okay. I have become more spiritual as well.
Yeah, I was thinking of changing that out, but I honestly still have no idea what to replace it with. So
You could indulge in your wolf side, which is kind of the same, but you just brought up your primal urge.
this is true.
Indulge in your feral side, like
Yeah, I like indulging in your my feral side,
in feral side.
especially because she's been trying so hard to be a good alpha and like be calm and stable.
Sometimes you just have to go.
Yes.
Sometimes you do. Ooh, I just turned on to watch the chat on my other monitor right when I was going okay.
Flicking him everywhere.
All right. So boom, boom, boom. And then we're just back to Christine. So solidify, become more spiritual / like be a little more. So that kind of separates where you and Jen are coming from on this as well. Where Jen's kind of leaning into the ferocity of like the wolf side. You're kind of going into the metaphysics a bit.
Yeah, I wanted to do like whatever kind of would make me have breaking points essentially towards spirit.
You know that you can just have suffer a breaking point as one of yours, actually.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the
I just
only.
thought that was too mechanical.
I think that's one of the only ones that's okay according to the rules.
Okay.
I can't
I
remember.
mean,
off the
because
top
then
of
you
my
just
head.
have to go out of your way to do something related to.
Yeah, it means that you have to do something that you have to self-traumatize. Which, hey, it's World of Darkness. Welcome, or
okay.
Chronicles of Darkness. That's always going to mess me up, guys.
Yeah.
And people
Remember,
on YouTube
this is
are going
the
to.
COD, not the WAD.
This is the COD. This is the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I
actually,
always think about the fish.
This is the COD of Duty. It's just a
Quick
fish with a
question.
rifle. Yes.
Oh gosh.
am I able to have bought a gift with that extra XP I got at the end of last session?
Not before this game. No.
Okay, cool.
No, because you got to go off and have a mission to get it,
Okay.
or have a little bit of downtime.
Why I asked if Primal Urge required anything special, because it's like, can I?
The primal urge is literally just like, I'm suddenly more urgy.
Yeah, I mean, you could
okay.
always be like, I spent the XP and I'm going to get the gift, but you just wouldn't be able to use it yet.
Okay.
When I finally run Mage the
'Cause that
Ascension
was
on the
something
channel,
I was
people are going to have the
thinking
same
that
problem.
potentially-
Mm.
And I was trying to think of like, okay, well, if I got that, I could try and successfully because it's something that would be working in that sort of combat potentially.
You could also do. Oh my god, my werewolf book is falling apart, guys. It's falling apart.
It's always falling apart.
I know. We always go through aspirations. Like this always is a hang up.
Well, but it's partially because we don't want to repeat them, and we're on session 14 now.
Of season 2.
Yeah, right.
So session 25, something like that.
We've done a lot of these, and I can't just say get in a fight or
Yeah, that no longer just applies.
fight something or beat
Yeah.
something, or and knowing we're going into combat heavy. At least, I don't know what the rest of the episode will look like, but in the beginning at least.
You know what's something that we... Oh, it's a wolf-blooded. Never mind. Sorry, I just saw a rule for wolf-blooded aspirations, and I was like, wait a minute, we haven't been doing it right the entire time. No, we just don't have wolf-blooded characters. Aspirations, auspice, the pack, renown, tribe, to werewolves they get aspirations. Choose the aspirations. Second, it's really, it just says check the God Machine Chronicle. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Refer to our other book.
Refer to the other main book.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You could...
So I've done stuff to do with stealth and like
you could have something that
all
could...
my major points set.
You could have something to do with like escape the white lady, confront the white lady, something like that.
Okay, well, let's go with confront.
Okay, that means that you need to be front and center in the confronting, or at least like, you know, present. Like you no sulking off and or slinking off and then claiming credit for it. You got to be. She has to perceive you for this to happen.
Okay, but that doesn't mean I can't be sneaky beforehand.
This is true. If confronting just means like shivving her in the back, that's...
I mean, I feel like that's fairly werewolf.
That's just fairly okay. All right. So, and then for your putting on the line, I've got Amy, Nana, Kate, your relationship with Mareka. Brighton, I have Link.
Yep.
And then Christine, I have Liz Brantwood, your best friend. Who still hasn't showed up in game. I gotta work her into game so we can kill her. Okay, and then the other characters that you have on site is you have Sylvia and Troy, which are two humans that were brought over into the Hissel. Faux shizzle the Hizzle. All right. And
I stashed them.
You stashed them, yeah, in a bolt hole.
Yeah.
Which is useful. So guys, tonight...
They're so dead.
Okay. Oh, I hate that. Okay. So tonight, all of the music is going to be going through Roll20. I will put it into the chat for you so that you can listen to it as well. But this is the one game where we don't broadcast across to tabletop or to Roll20. So it is a thing. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so when the time is right. All right, guys, anything else before we start Werewolf the Forsaken? Do you need any reminder of where we were or what we were doing?
Nope, I know exactly where we stopped, but
a little reminder would be good for me.
Okay, so last game, the characters went and investigated on both sides of the gauntlet. This facility at the Jericho Hill... the Jericho Hill facility in northern Kitsilano. Inside of this facility, on both sides of the gauntlet, Kate, traveling with the 3 members of Stormsong, a local allied pack, discovered that in the mundane world, the facility was easy to break into, but was strange and surreal, free of all signs of life, even though it's the perfect place for squatters. However, there were bits left behind that showed that there had been the passage of people through there recently, and strange markings left behind, as well as macabre remnants like fingernails embedded in couch cushions. As they proceeded down through a series of locked doors leading down into sub-basements that should not exist in the type of foundation that Vancouver tends to have, you found your way to a long corridor leading to this strange science facility. A panel on the door marked it as RD-13. Experimental laser unit. Whether or not you saw it is beside the point. Kate, you and the pack entered, and as soon as you did, the doors slammed shut behind you, revealing a massive room, scarred by untold violence. But not only violence of the physical variety, for as you looked around the room, you noticed that there was a weeping wound in the center of it, as well as pockmarks dotting along the walls where the gauntlet had been torn asunder. This is bad for those of you new to Werewolf. On the other side of the gauntlet, the rest of your pack went and looked around the spiritual side of this, finding that there were a number of awful spirits dwelling inside of here. As they looked around, they found that 2 mortals had been brought over as well. Inside of the veiny, cavernous structure that this facility is in the spirit world, they found a pair of teenagers that had been dragged across by the Becheloux. Well, you assume. They described strange rat things. You inflicted lunacy on them like 52 times, and then you shoved them in a bolt hole in the wall that Brighton sniffed out with a power. Honestly, that's a pretty good place to do that to.
Best plan.
And
that's not going to go poorly at all.
It's not going to go poorly at all. As you were looking around as well, you found that there were a number of spirits going around. One spirit of media approached you, or news, or observation. A man with tall, spindly spider legs, well, spider-thin legs at least, and a television for a head approached you, and I believe you guys killed him.
Yeah.
As he started communicating with you through the... basically, someone started drawing on the static inside of his face. And then you guys just killed him. And then what is about to happen in the fiction happens. Which was the white lady comes out. And the chat just asked whether or not I rewatch the episodes. I actually don't rewatch episodes usually. I edit them and then they go up. So this is mostly just I have a pretty solid memory, unless there's a decent amount of time between games. And my cast usually will correct me if I'm wrong.
And you have notes.
I do have very awful notes. I will one day publish my notes, and it will be like one of those serial killer diaries where it's like, eggs are fish, they're not meat, nuts are meat.
I mean, the things you've probably written down just before this episode started.
Yes, the sausage garden.
Yes.
Our wieners are bigger.
Very important.
It's very important. It's a long story, guys. So we're gonna be starting in just.
Really.
It's really not that long. If you guys want to mention it, that's fine. I'm just looking up one thing that I forgot to check before session, and that is what happens in second ed when you're in the proximity of a wound, because it's bad. And Kate is in proximity, but it's not in the index, of course. So give me 1 sec. Because I realized, I was like, oh, yeah, I gotta look that up. Oh, balls, it's nowhere to be seen. Okay.
I mean, that tracks.
That tracks, because I love this game, but I really don't like... Is it in the storytelling chapter? I feel like it is. Okay.
So, one of the things I just stumbled across with wounds is you can have it as one of your triggers, which none of us do.
Yes, thankfully.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me, actually, whose moon is it?
It is Claire's.
Yeah.
Claire's?
Okay. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna look at it.
Excellent. During a fight, it's the Rahu's moon.
Yep.
The fighty moon.
We're all gonna blood rage.
179. Death Rage is fun, guys. Okay, here we go. So it should be right. Locus. Really? It just goes straight to Locus. And then Gartha, then Spirit Politics, and then crossing over. Come on, I just need the thing, guys. You gotta be kidding me. Did you not publish anything about wounds in this book? This is why I couldn't find it, because it doesn't exist in second ed. Son of a bitch. Okay.
It might just be the triggers then.
No, it's
just weird. It's got to be more than that.
It is. 1 sec, I'll just Google it. This is the one thing that I... Sorry. Appearance, inhabitants. Okay, what book is this in? This is in the Book of Spirits, Werewolf the Forsaken. Second edition, page 76. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I'm looking at that sort of section because it's about, like, the gauntlet in general. Wounds, there it is.
Does it actually say?
76.
I love this book. I love the way it's written. I do not like the way it's organized. Oh my god, it is... Okay, it's literally just a paragraph. Open sites of sword wounds... Packs avoid wounds they have to. Okay. And that tells me absolutely nothing. So that means that I have to... One sec, guys.
There's a thing about little understood lords of wounds. That's kind of cool.
Wait, where is blasphemies? Should be like right here. Oh, it is right here. All right.
Oh, well, this can... Apparently it's tainted essence. Or something like that.
It is...
Whoa!
Tainted essence. Ba-doo-doo. God. The First Ed books are so weird, and I love them. Balehounds. Yeah, now we're talking. Ooh, hey, Soulless Wolf. Also, hello, Raid? Is it just... Oh, Grumpy Owl. Nice. Boop, 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 boop. And... Yeah, it should be just around page 110. Wounds. Loci. Alright, so it's actually in Lore of the Forsaken, which is also right here. Ugh. Glad I kept all my werewolf stuff in this room, because otherwise I'd be screaming for Christine to bring it in. Okay. Luna, Faces of Luna. Anyway, sorry this is taking me an extra minute, guys. I love you all, and I appreciate...
It's important to look this up now.
There we go. I even tagged it, guys. It's like I knew I was going to use this in this game, like when I planned this episode 4 months ago. Okay. The area resonates with impurity. All harmony rolls are made at a -1 penalty. Now that is on old system, so I think in this way it would be all breaking point rolls are probably penalized towards spirit. You know, I'll say they're penalized no matter where you're going. All rolls to resist death rage are made at a -1. Wounded spirits, sour locus. If anybody draws essence from the wound, remind me.
That seems like a great idea. Kate should do that.
Oh, this is a grave wound. Pardon me.
Considering it.
All rolls to resist death rage are at a -2.
Oh dear.
And
Wee.
all injuries suffered are increased by 1 health point within the zone. And the zone is 100 feet. So enjoy. Now, however, that is probably the enemies as well. Okay.
Unless they're born of the wound.
Unless they are born of the wound. Okay. All right, guys. So now we are going to start game. Thank you very much for holding for just one moment while I look that up. And if you're on YouTube, thanks for switching and just skipping ahead because you have that power. Okay. So I've got all these. I've got my cards. And anybody have any last minute thing to say before we jump into this? All right. Then in that case, let me tell you a story. The story is true. He had never been so alone. There was nowhere else to go. No one else to turn to. His family was a painful memory, long buried under dozens of crumpled apology letters, Christmas cards, and excuses about why he couldn't return. His friends were industry, so they weren't real friends. He sat in his condo and waited for his physiotherapist to visit, waited for his nurse to visit, waited for his plastic surgeon to call. He waited, and he had never been so alone. At least Christopher Price had the pills. He had tried so hard to get off of them before this, but now they were everything. Every waking second was agony, but sleep was worse. He couldn't. From the moment his eyes shut, he was met with the same nightmares of gnashing teeth and raking claws. He had seen something, but what? Again and again it came to him, but as he woke it was like clutching at sand. It was the same today. As his eyes woke in terror, he stumbled out of bed, made his way to the humble kitchen of the $1 million condo, and scoured it for food. There was none. The condo smelled of unwashed sheets, molding bandages, and rotten, discarded takeaway. He drew a glass of water and reached for his pill bottle. Empty. In a panic, he fished his finger around the inside of it, tipping and patting, praying, whimpering as the pain of his ruined face began to roar at his nerves. There was nothing. He collapsed and wept on the floor for as long as the tears would flow. And then, with shaking hands, he reached for his phone and called the only person that he could. Voicemail. Are you there? Please call me back. Please, Megan. It had been voicemail for over a month, though. In a flash of rage, he threw his phone against the hallway floor, shattering the screen against the hardwood. Fine. I'll do it myself. He grabbed a coat and stumbled out toward the street and the pharmacy. A woman in the hallway gasped audibly as he passed. A man in the elevator hurriedly left on a floor too soon. Chris refused to look at his face, reflected in the shiny stainless steel. He pulled a stained, disposable face mask from his pocket and looped it around his good ear. He held the other side in place against the torn and useless left one. He walked. Each step was a nightmare. A fresh shockwave of pain greeted him with every step, the mask pulling against the horrid meat of his mouth and cheeks. He tried not to cry, but tears welled up in his eyes none the same as the opioids quickly abandoned his system. People on the crowded sidewalk tried to give the whimpering man in the stained sweatpants room, but there were too many of them downtown this time of day. The world swam as anxiety began to close his throat like a vice. And then it happened. He didn't notice. It was just a little bit of uneven pavement. But he fell, hard on the ground, catching himself. And as he did, his mask tumbled from his face and blew down the crowded sidewalk on a gust of wind. A young girl stood in front of him, no older than 4. She clutched her mother's hand tight and screamed, "Mommy, a monster! A monster!" Monster. The girl screamed louder and clung to her mother's leg in terror. A monster. And then Christopher Price remembered the monster that made him this way. The story is also true. The Bitches of Brewery Park were divided among the realms as a pack should never be. In the world of flesh, the wolf of the half-moon found herself surrounded on all sides by gnashing teeth and claws of 1,000 rats. However, across the gauntlet, her pack faced a completely different threat in the Hissel. As the spirit of media slumped to the floor, raked by claw and fang, its twinkling tube television face sputtering to be back to silent black. And as it did, a pale white cloth pressed against the muted glass, and through it. There were no hands visible beneath the robe, if there were any ever there at all. And with a smooth, boneless motion, the white agora, the lady in white, the pale queen, rose from the screen. She was tall now, taller than the pack could have imagined, and the hood of her ivory-hued robe stroked the ceiling tiles as she swayed before them. And that is where we're starting your game, guys. Let me just grab our girl out of here and
Which you blew somebody's mind in the chat. They're like,
yeah.
wait, what? This is how you start the game every time?
yeah, I always write about 500 words of fiction before game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For werewolf.
For werewolf. I can't do it for every game. It's
Go check
Like-
out the werewolf backlog on YouTube. They
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
even if you just watch the beginning to get the story that Kelly gives, it's fantastic.
there are too many
It has absolutely
NPCs.
wrecked us so many times.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I saw Amy's face when I was reading that, and that was enough for me. Like,
We need to do a
Christine's
master
face was
compilation of.
yeah, you can
Like,
edit
he
it.
was such a nice boy, but I didn't want to deal with like looking at. I didn't want to be his nursemaid.
It's true, you didn't. So, and then
Didn't
for
like the
anybody
guilt.
for anybody who's asking, single space, it's 37 pages of fiction for this game.
Like he was a fuck buddy, not a boyfriend.
I know he was, and that's
And
awful.
then you got your claws into him.
Literally, and teeth.
And we will be
Blood
running
Rage
more
is
Chronicles of
one
Darkness
hell of a
games
thing.
after Werewolf. When we go to season break, we will run more. I'm just in a D&D phase right now because it's a pandemic, and I like doing cool stuff like punching dragons.
That's fair.
Or being punched as a dragon, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
Whatever works. Don't shame me. Okay, there we go. White agora. The tall, thin shape, impossibly tall, rises out of the screen and looms in front of you. Its shape vaguely feminine, with drapery of hundreds and hundreds of yards of pale white leather dangling off of what could only be a skeletal frame beneath. She looms overhead. What do you do? It's Brighton, Claire, and Megan there.
I'm kind
that
of
means
right
we
up in
can't-
her face. So I think I'm going to maybe back up a little bit,
Okay.
but like be in attack mode, but still like give a little bit of space.
Well, I think because Kate's not here, that means we can't do any pack tactics, can we?
I don't believe you
Oh.
could do them well.
No.
Yeah.
Because we're split.
Oh no. I
Yeah.
didn't think of that.
Mwah.
Oh.
That's okay.
And let's put on some meat corridor.
Oh, question for you. Because I did activate a gift last game, it was going to last a scene, and I don't know if the scene has technically ended.
The scene has not ended, so the gift is still active.
Cool. So that's the one where if there's a fear or mind influencing power or fear effect,
The pack gets a boost, right?
I have to roll first, and I get to add renown to it, and then if I'm successful, the rest of the pack just withstand it. They don't have to roll.
She sways in front of you. And slowly reaches one of her empty, voluminous sleeves out to you. As if offering you a hand. To all three of you, or to one of you, it's impossible to say.
I think Megan's gonna bite out in first tongue because she's an Urshel. Along the lines of, why are you here?
The hood will slink back slightly, as if startled. And she waves her hand around in a circle, and then offers it again.
What do you want?
Are you against them too?
She slinks away slightly, and as she does,
Megan's gonna follow slow.
kind of
carefully.
circle. So she's gonna not slink, not completely back, but basically she's kind of recoils a bit. What I would like is for the three of you to make me a wits plus You can use either empathy or occult.
Okay.
It's the same rule for me.
Probably.
Okay.
I will use empathy. Does body language help?
Yes, it does.
Sweet. The 9 again.
There it is. Oops.
I got 1 success.
Sorry.
1 success.
It's an occult.
I love 9 again.
I bet.
Like, freaking adore it. Okay. 5.
5. Holy crap. 1. So
One.
So, Claire, you and Brighton are going to see that there is a definitive reaction. Something that you're doing is making her uneasy in this social encounter. Megan, you realize it immediately. It's the moment a second person speaks.
Not alone.
We're together.
She doesn't seem like she is able or willing to communicate with anyone who is not alone, or who is not the only one talking in a group. You had an exceptional success, so I'm just going to give it to you. She refuses to talk to anybody by one of her bands that is not alone or not the only one speaking.
Okay. Megan's gonna back up to the others then and kind of gesture them in and essentially bark quietly into their ears of that information.
And what forms are everybody in, just so that I'm more?
I think we're mainly in Urshel.
Yeah.
I never left Urshel.
Okay.
I was human. I was planning
I had
on.
switched back to Dalu, but then I think it went back to Urshel because it's a bit
I
safer.
think I swapped back to Urshel right before coming back because I didn't want to give more lunacy to the other humans.
Mm-hmm.
So after I stashed them, I think I would have changed back to Urshel. I
Sounds
just can't
good.
remember if I explicitly stated it. So yeah, it might be in Urshel now.
So we're all barking in each other's ears essentially.
Sounds good.
Very
You guys,
rough biting sounds.
this sounds good. So you guys communicate that to each other real quick. Hold on just one sec. Sorry, 1 sec.
I was gonna say we can all hear that.
Sorry, a work call. I missed a work call that I didn't ask for, so I was just double checking because this is 2021. Nobody leaves voicemails.
That's fair. Just so you know though that the voicemail on those things is so loud that your mic was picking it up.
Oh, was it? Okay, cool.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
So you just might want to be farther away if you ever have to do that again.
Understood. I was just like, what the hell? Okay. My bad, guys. Sorry. Wouldn't unless it was a voicemail, because I was like...
That could be problematic.
It could be an emergency, right? I'm like...
Nobody leaves voicemails.
Nobody
anymore.
leaves voicemails. It's
They just
2021.
call you 20 times.
They just call me 20 times. Yeah, and it was a number...
I
it
don't
was
think
like
you're important unless you leave me a voicemail.
And it was a number that I was like,
love
I don't
it.
recognize this area code, so but I don't think it could. But spam doesn't leave voicemails. Sorry, guys.
They do sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
They never do on me. They never do on me. Unless, like,
Automated ones
Lucky.
generally do.
oh.
Because the moment your voicemail picks up, it acts like a pickup.
Oh.
And then it just starts.
All right, so you will growl that off to them. What do you do?
I think I guess look towards Brighton maybe to take the lead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I wonder if she's weaker with all of us together. Well, I guess we're not all together.
But she's
Oh.
seeming more cooperative, so potentially an ally is not to be refused.
Okay.
So I'd say don't go off. This is all being done in very short form, but basically don't go off by yourself. But if you're the only one talking, she'll maybe communicate with us.
Yeah.
I don't think I've talked to her yet, so I won't.
Okay.
And you guys can
I'll
talk
take the
if you
lead.
want.
If you have something,
'Cause it did seem
You
like at the
want-
moment we both talked,
yeah,
that's what set her off.
yeah.
So maybe
If
a
you have
band.
something that you want to ask, just kind of whisper, growl it to me.
This is all very choppy, short
Yes.
things in first tongue, trying to
Yes,
get across
very,
these
very
detailed
much
concepts.
so.
Haven't
I mean-
talked, won't talk to her.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so after that, then Brighton's going to step forward and kind of not fully separate from the group, but like take that couple of like that extra step or so that there's some space between me and the other two, and say, like, why are you here?
Looking for you. Was that too quiet for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, did
Sorry.
not get anything
Oh,
from that.
nothing.
Sorry.
Not even just too quiet for me, who can't hear.
Okay. Looking for you.
Why?
Wolves solve problems. Her voice is lilting, like it's being carried by a hushed breath. It's soft and not feminine, but has tones to it that you would consider almost maternal. It's strange and kind of off-putting as she speaks. There are many here. Too many. This city. Everyone is lonely, but everyone is plagued.
What problems do you want us to solve?
Plague and rat.
We can solve rat problems.
Many rats are here.
Can you show us?
And she will begin to glide across the dusty floor. Well, pardon me, no, you guys are in the hissle. She will begin to slide, just trailing invisible feet along the throbbing, pulsing veins of the floor, and down a wet slide that spirals into the earth behind you. A train of white leather following her as she moves. Do you follow her?
I'm gonna look back at the other two and just kind of nod and take off after her and hope the other two are coming along.
Oh yeah, we're in attack
Yeah.
mode. We're going.
Like, I think Claire is all just like big and bold and
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to wreck shit, and
Oh.
Megan's slinking in the shadows.
Okay, sounds
Claire's
good.
are
Very cat-like.
giant shoulders, just like
Exactly, that's it. Just the shoulders.
Just the shoulders.
Yeah.
She leads you further down into the facility, spiraling down this strange plant and meat slide. It curls like a corkscrew down into the dark. But your wolf eyes can see well. And there you'll find the bottom. Many branching passageways lead off of here, but she takes you to one at the bottom. An artery of sorts that throbs with rotten, clotted red blood through the thin walls. The membrane of this part of the building is like a translucent sheet with chunks of strange ephemera sliding across it. It's lit by an interior red light. And as she reaches the bottom, all of you will feel uneasy as you hear a low coming from further down this hall, this artery. They dwell ahead, inside of there.
Can I do some sort of like perception, smell, listening check of like what's ahead of us?
What you can do is you can roll me. There is actually a roll for detecting loci, which I would allow you to make the same roll. I think it might be your harmony score, but that doesn't seem to make sense to me. Detecting a loci is on 179, if I'm not mistaken, because I just looked it up before game, and something I'll probably edit out of the video. So loci, let's do... I will say that you can make me a... Oh, there it is. There is a single line about Caruth there with a very small bold right there.
Good.
That's great. Okay, so it... I'll say make me a wits plus primal urge roll.
Oh, I'm glad I brought that up, because otherwise, not a great roll. Still not a great roll, but it's one more than it was.
Yeah, the layout's not ideal. So Amy, take a note of the command that was asked to be added.
Already did.
Okay, cool. And I think I had it so that you guys can add commands on your own. But if not, I'll do it during the break.
Funny moment of, I had 5 dice. I was rolling them one at a time because my dice roller is sucky right now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't succeed on anything to the last one, which was a 10 that exploded into 2 more 10s. So I got
There
3
we
successes.
go. There we go. That's how it. Yeah, that's how it
Nice.
goes. Perfect.
So yeah, 3 successes total.
3 successes total. That's gonna happen in a minute. Sorry, guys. Oop. All right, 3 successes total. You are going to feel something awful. It feels almost like a locust in front of you, but it's raw and angry and twisted, and you actually feel angry for having noticed it. And then you're going to recognize a smell. All of you are going to start picking up a smell on the air. Rats. And blood. And something else. Wax? Meanwhile, across the gauntlet, Kate, the doors shut behind you, and you'll hear the scratching and crying of hundreds and hundreds of rats. All around you. Now, the doorway is shut behind you. The double doors slam shut and lock behind you. And as they do, you are in a large observatory room. All of the computer equipment has been stripped out of here, but you can see that on the other side of the glass that it looks like probably very thick glass. It's cracked on one panel to your left. This room itself is about 30 feet wide. The room on the other side of it is about 100 feet wide and about 200 feet deep. On to either side of this viewing platform, there are a set of metal stairwells that lead down to the ground level. I would say you're probably about 20 to 30 feet elevated above the floor of the room. And directly ahead of you, you will see a spot on the wall that is split and vaguely pulsing, as if a rare cut of meat had been opened in the side of the world and gone rotten. You can almost smell the maggoty flesh of the gauntlet. However, there are holes dug into all corners of this concrete room, this bunker, burrowed directly into it. And as you look around, you will see a couple of things. One, that there are small red eyes looking at you from all corners, all holes, tiny red ones. 2, the inside of this room and the one ahead of it is coated with candle wax. It covers crates and boxes in every corner and cranny, looking almost like a warehouse, like all of the equipment from the rest of this floor was moved into here and set up as an obstacle course. Melted candles, a few illuminated. Melted candles cover the room. Can I get an initiative roll off of you? And I will roll for you boys.
I believe I'm in Urhan.
Okay. Sounds great.
11.
11. Okay, so that is a plus. So it's plus your dex and wits. So that means 11. So Callum. Okay, now to roll for Bechalou. Boop, 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 boop. Shoop, shoop, boop, shoop, doo doop. There we go. Wow, these guys are fast. Oh, damn. Okay. You said 11?
Sure did.
Okay.
YOLO.
Callum, Kate, and then one sec. And then the other 2 pack members are, of course, Ford and I'm forgetting the other guy's name because it's been a little while.
Leo?
Was it Leo? It was Leo.
Was it?
Oh, Callum, Ford, and Leo.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember Leo's name because it's been a while.
He was the spunky one.
He was the spunky Mongolian
Really
one, I believe,
hidey
right?
one. Yeah.
All right.
Sneaky
And
one.
all right. What do you do? What are you intending to do?
I think.
What the hell's going
What?
on?
I don't know. Well, the doors behind me are locked, right? They just slam shut.
They just slam shut. And as they shut, you will see a couple of rat-faced people through the glass mesh of the doors looking in.
So, since we said that it's still the same scene as last time,
Yes.
my all doors locked, opened, I guess, is still
Mhm.
effective, but I'm not going to use it because there's, Ashley over there.
It's true.
Kate's gonna try and descend down the stairs and make a break for the wound. Not that
Oh.
she knows that it's a wound.
Okay. All
She
right.
knows her pack's on the other side somewhere.
So, as you... Can you cross a wound? That is the question. That is the question of the day.
I think
Does-
she's assuming she can.
Does a wound just act like a... Because they rarely... Strangely, those of you who played Werewolf the Forsaken, Balehounds rarely come up. Wounds, drain life energy. You cannot. Loci are separate.
Ooh,
All right.
okay, good to know.
Good to know, but there are several loci in this room, right at the front of the room, quite drilled into the side. As you rush out, so I'll let you take your action. You will hear Callum yell, "Kate!" and move with you, shifting up into Dalu form as he rushes. Ford and Leo will follow as well. They are in their dire wolf forms as they round the corner. Are you heading to the left or the right?
I'm gonna go down to the right.
Okay, as you head down
So
to
if
the right.
if there is a locust, she'll aim for that first.
Okay, it's about 150 feet ahead of you as you rush down the stairs. As you are looking around, you are going to... I would like you to make me a wits and composure plus your perception.
Wits in composure plus perception?
Yeah, plus your wolf senses is what I mean by perception.
Okay. So I think it's a +4 in Urhan.
I believe so. It's either... Yeah, because it's a +6 in Are you an Urhan or Urshul?
I'm in Arhan, unless like I didn't. I'm pretty sure I was sticking to that because she was trying to smell stuff and like be all perceptive.
Your little wolfie.
One success.
One success. You smell something strange in the air here. It's mixed with the candle wax. It smells like gasoline, but not quite. And as you round the bottom of the stairs, in the center of the room, you will hear the sound of crates straining against a massive weight as a huge, bloated creature steps on top of some of these wax-covered storage boxes. It's a rat the size of 3 men, its bulging, distended belly dragging behind it. It's covered in burn scars and is painted, its nudity stained with blood. Wolves! You finally come to visit! I was wondering when you would come. Are you here to praise it as well?
Kate's just snarling.
You're snarling? Are you going to continue to move?
Yes.
So be it. All right. So, as he says that and you continue moving, his long, clawed, almost more like fingernails than actual claws, will reach forward and he'll snap them. As he does, you'll see one of the claws off and rip out of the flesh of his hand and fall to the ground. Oh, we're getting raided. Hello, raid! You came in just time for a fight. All right. All right, so as you do that, that is his action. So he is going to use... Yike. Okay. What I would like is to know your defense, please.
Great question. What is my defense? My defense is 3.
3. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. As you are rushing by the concrete wall, you are going to see part of it break away. And suddenly, a man-sized rat creature is going to burrow straight through the side of the concrete wall, lash out at you with claws. You are going to take 4 points of lethal damage. And you are also going to feel an awful, awful sensation in your flank as this creature lashes out into the side of your ribs, and its claws snap off and begin burrowing in between your ribs. These will need to be removed. Amy, you're taking an additional point of lethal damage every turn until you remove these. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's gross.
All right, that is his turn. So he attacked you. Callum is going to shift into Garu. And is going to try to hit this one, but good. It has a defense of 7, so that sucks. Oh, you know what? But that's okay. That's probably fine. Callum has 4 successes on his roll, so he is going to rush in and catch the thing underneath the jaw with both of his claws and begin like pulling the jaws apart on it, which is not going to be great as it starts regenerating. However, his claws sink in as he forms up into his Garu, his war form, his muscles swelling as he begins to tear it apart. You can see bits of tumorous tissue knitting the wound back together. Kate, it's your turn.
All right. Okay. Shit. How about how do I get these things out of... I'm gonna shift in... How about Garu? How about some Garu time?
I'll allow Garu to shift them out. Actually, you know what? They'd still work their way into Garu. But that means that you heal at the beginning of every round at least.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
If I shift into Garu, do I heal the round damage I just took?
You, at the beginning, so when you shift into Garu,
Is it automatic?
It's at the beginning of your turn, but I'm going to say that it's when you shift to Garu because that's more badass.
That makes sense.
It's more badass, right? That's how it is in the movies, and that's kind of what we're playing with here. So yeah, spend an essence to shift into Garu.
Yeah. And then gonna fight. We're gonna...
Okay, so shifting up into Garu, Callum is holding this one by the face. You can see that there are others emerging from the shadows around you. There are at least 4 of these inside of here, as well as the one on top of there, painted in red, who you remember hearing a story about the Red Bishop? That sure looks like someone who'd call themselves that. What do you do?
I'm gonna start by going after the one that just attacked me, I think.
Sounds good. He has defense of 6.
All right. Trying to remember what to actually use for this. So it's my strength plus my brawl.
Yes.
Is that it?
So it's strength plus brawl. Don't forget you're in Garu strength now.
Yeah.
If you choose not to move, you can use an all-out attack and gain a +2 to that. You can also spend willpower for +3.
I'm gonna all-out attack for the +2.
Okay.
I don't have that much willpower left, so 6 and okay. Let's see, luck here. Ooh.
All right, what do you get?
Got one that needs to explode. 4.
4 successes. All right, and don't forget that in Garu form, are you attacking with teeth and claws are the same for you? That they are +2 lethal damage when you hit. So that's 4 +2. And do you have anything else that goes into this on damage?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. Is this a bite or a claw?
This is a claw.
Okay. As he holds it directly underneath its jaw, pulling its throat out of the hole, you can hear it go, let me go, let me go, let me go, as its tongue lolls out and drips venom onto his hand. You'll see it actually begin to burn off one of Callum's thumbs. You are going to rake in with your claws. You're going to take a point of lethal damage from its blood. However, you are going to plunge your claws into its throat and feel the spinal column snap.
Nice. Now, do I get 2 lethal total because I also have the one burrowing into my flank still?
That is at the beginning of your turn, so that already happened and was healed. However, because you take a lethal damage from this, in this room, you take an additional point of lethal damage from whatever you do.
It is 2.
It is 2, yes.
And sir, just as a side question here, when you shift, because the initiative is higher on this, does that actually change anything in the initiative round, or no?
No, Callum had a much higher initiative than you.
Okay.
And the next guy was much lower than you. So, and also he's in Garu as well.
Okay.
And also the guy whose initiative you might have swapped with, you just ripped his head off. So technically, yes.
Okay.
You took his initiative spot.
That just occurred to me. I took it forcefully.
All right.
Aggressive negotiation.
Aggressive negotiations. All right. Another Beshilu is going to launch himself out of hiding and come down on the back of Leo, biting deep into his flank. One moment, please, because Leo was deprived his defense on this. That is going to be, holy shit, not good for Leo. 9 successes. Plus 2 damage. That's going to be 11. 13 points of lethal damage, I believe, when all is said and done. Leo is going to immediately shift up into Karuth to prevent... he's going to go full Karuth to prevent death.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair.
Holy shit.
That's going to be a problem, though.
It is going to be a problem.
It's a huge problem.
And, okay, which means that there's a chain reaction. So as this Beshilu leaps out and goes, ah! And snaps Leo's spine as it comes down, he is going to roar and shift up from his direwolf form into full werewolf war form, snarling and gnashing at the ground as his flesh reknits with Luna's alacrity. As he does that, you are going to feel the wave wash out among his two packmates. Ford is not in Garu right now. Unfortunately, Callum is. Callum will immediately enter the hard rage. And you see all of the sentience that was fighting in his eyes just blink out as his pupils constrict. And, okay, that's one Bechelou. Second Bechelou is going to dodge past Ford, and this Bechelou runs out of nowhere wearing coveralls, still partially human, reaches into his pouch, and pulls out something. Some device. Maybe it's a gun, maybe it's a knife. He reaches for it, and you will hear the sound of snapping wax. And then, eek, 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 the sound of metal. And that's his round. Alright, Leo is going to go bananas. And is going to collide with the Bechelou. That is not a good roll, Leo. You could have done way better than that. He's going to bite into that Bechelou's flank, dealing 2 points of lethal damage, +1, but the armors can eat the rest. Ford is going to check something real quick, because I need to double check. Ford is Ford the Elidoth of the pack? One moment, because I wrote that down on the first episode.
Ford is a Thayer here, is what I've got.
Oh,
written.
no!
Leo's...
Which one's the Elidoth?
Oh, balls.
Leo.
Oh, no!
This is bad.
No! Oh, no, bro! Okay,
Let's just
so...
stay on this side of the wound. That seems fine.
That seems great.
Oh.
Ford is going to use... oh, God. He is an Ether, so he is going to use... that sucks.
This is all problems.
This is... Oh,
Yeah.
you have no idea how much of a
Many
problem
I think I
this-
have a fair idea.
Okay,
Because we're not the same pack.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
gonna give
not.
us a lot of problems.
Okay, so, yeah, he is going to use... You don't have enough essence for that one. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh.
Oh no, oh no, that's dumb. That's real dumb, but he's upset. He is going to howl, and in first tongue you're gonna hear, "Heard you like fire, asshole," and is going to activate Tongue of Flame, which gives him fire influence at level 2.
Oh.
And he is going to roll a chance dice real quick. Cool, that wasn't good enough. He is going to howl and breathe fire directly at the red bishop, who is going to actually dodge out of the way. Somehow his corpulent form is going to dodge out of the way as this wolf snarls at him in first tongue. Love the stuff. We're at a new round. And as he says that, he will smile. "Do it, Jimmy!" And then you'll recognize what that sound was. It was the squeaking of a valve. You can smell rotten eggs in the air.
Oh,
And the
no.
thing that the Bechelou pulled out of his pocket was a road flare. I need all of you to do something for me real quick. And that's...
Oh no.
let's see... here we go.
Bad day, bad day.
There we go. Let me check the
Broken,
explosions
very bad
rules from
day.
Hurt Locker real quick. So Kate, you are the furthest away from this. The wax was hiding a number of things beneath it here. and they were prepared for wolves to show up, which is not a great idea. So, explosion rules, which are nicer to you than you think they're going to be, but they're not nice to Leo and Ford.
No. Sorry.
Let's just look this out. Okay. This is the one place, this book actually has a really good table of contents, so give me one sec. Boop, 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 boop. And yes, I should have done this before game, but I forgot that I was blowing you up until we had already started. Boop, 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 boop. The plane, the infected, Tokyo. No, this isn't about Tokyo. This is about explosions. Pierced armor. There we go, 143. Oh, that's right, because the first half of this book doesn't have anything useful for this. High capacity rifles, handguns, grenades, explosives. Damage represents the initial detonation. At ground zero, this is aggravated damage automatically inflicted on everything in the radius. This downgrades to a number of levels equal to their durability. Any remaining aggravated damage bypasses durability. Victims caught in the primary blast area suffer this rating in automatic lethal damage. Anyone caught in the secondary blast takes this in bashing damage. Blast area, the diameter of meter in yards of the explosion. Okay, so this is going to count as... that is going to count as... They don't have like a... Oh, they don't have like a propane tank, so I'm going to have to round up on this. Okay, so the blast area is going to be 10 meters. And I'm going to say that is 10 points of lethal damage. Yep, that sounds fair. 10 points of aggravated damage to everything at ground zero kills anybody in it that's a human. So that means Leo is right next to this, and so is Ford. Ford and Leo are each going to take 10 levels of lethal damage. And then take additional damage based on its force rating, which actually they're going to take 11 points of damage because this is a wound. Range. Only explosives capable... Okay. However... It goes down, I believe, every 3 feet that you are away. So, Kate, you are going to be caught in the blast radius, which means that you are going... Oh, that's what it is. So, blast radius 10. Ground 0. So, you're in primary, which is the better of the two. And... Alright, so, Kate, you are going to take... One sec, guys. Sorry, this is just beautiful. Oh, here we go. Incendiary grenades. That's basically what we're using. Nice. Okay. You are going to take... you are going to take the deafened tilt. You are going to take 7 levels of lethal damage. And you are taking such massive damage, I need you to make me a resolve and composure roll at a -2 not to enter Caruth.
Resolve and composure, you said?
I did say resolve and composure, yes.
At a -2, huh?
At a -2, huh?
So I'll roll 2 dice.
Yes, you do.
Should I spend willpower on this?
Sure.
I'm gonna spend willpower to maybe...
Too.
What would your Nana do?
What would my Nana do? Nana, I like her. Oh well, at least that's kind of okay. 3 successes.
3 successes. You are going to hold on to yourself. You have 3 rounds before you have to roll again. You need a total of 5 successes.
Okay.
Okay? Is what I've... Actually, no, pardon me. You're gonna need 7 successes inside of the wound's radius. But you've got 3 rounds to kill. Well, to die, at least. As that explodes, Callum's gonna take another 7 points of damage. And Ford is taking massive damage, so 1 sec. Ford is going to enter Caruth.
Yay.
All right.
The best of times.
Meanwhile, across the gauntlet, all of you are going to be led down to the hallway by her graceful self as she raises her hand out and extends it there. You will suddenly feel the ground shake as something detonates on the other side of the gauntlet.
Weird.
I would remind you that you knew Kate was on the other side. Did you guys see Kate on the other side? Wait,
Yes,
did you?
we did. Yeah,
You
all
did?
of us know.
But not here. but not here. We don't know she's here.
We don't know she's down there though.
Yeah.
We said we were gonna meet up
Couple
upstairs,
levels
I
down.
think.
No, because
A
I was
little
gonna
down?
check in a few floors down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was able to telepathically message you.
Yeah, but was
So-
that on this floor or was that on a few floors?
Oh, you.
Yeah, I know. That was before you left the room with the two people you found, with the two humans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it probably would have been the bottom floor.
I mean, he's pretty tough. All right. So can I get everybody to roll initiative who's not already in combat?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. And so, Kate, you are at 13 now, I believe, or 15? You're at
Points.
11.
I have 2 boxes left.
No. Your initiative, because you're in Gara now. So right.
Yes,
So
it went up. I was 11, and it went up by 4, so I'm at 15.
15. Okay. Sounds good. Oh wait, did I just forget something? One sec. Let me just double check something. Yeah, I'll still let you resist Karuth in Garu form, but it's gonna be rough. So you're at 15.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What did everybody else get? Starting with Megan, because she usually rolls high.
38.
Let me just draw a space on top
I rolled
of.
10, 10, 9, okay?
Anybody else get above 30? 20. 15. 10.
Yeah, 16. I
16.
got 16.
Okay. What'd you get, Claire? Was that a 10?
That's a 10.
Okay, so it's Brighton. Okay, so it goes Megan, Bishop, Brighton, Callum, Kate, Bechelou, number 2, which is the one that broke his spine. Then it is Bechelou. What did I call him? Jimmy? I think I called him Jimmy.
I think so,
You
yeah.
said Jimmy, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jimmy the Bechelou.
It wasn't Johnny.
It wasn't Johnny, it was Jimmy.
Yeah.
And then it
Oh my
is
God.
Claire, and then it is Leo, and then it is Ford, and then it is Bechelou. Asterix. Okay. All right. So, oh, and sorry, one more thing. Okay, and then it is Ubatu, because he's there too. So much for that. All right. So, top of the initiative, Megan, you are going to hear that rock and hear the sound of wolves howling through that tunnel. The snarling and fighting of things in war form.
Well, I guess I am going to start going through that tunnel. I want to be as stealthy as I am able to be.
Cool. I believe you have the power to let you do stealth rolls at a run, right? Like, I think you have a power that lets you do that, right? You have ridiculous stealth, so okay, you can.
Like Moonkiss give me a lot of bonuses.
So you can make me a dex and stealth roll to move down to the end of the hall, and so basically you will make it to the edge of this doorway and be able to engage next round.
Okay. So basically, I want to do it in such a way that they don't know I'm coming, so I can use my power to actually.
Sounds
get
good.
roped.
You can make me a dex and stealth roll at a +2.
Okay. Dex and stealth.
They're
+2.
they're busy at the moment. Stealth mode engaged.
It's not my auspice moon.
Oh no. It's also going to be.
Okay, so once per scene, I can add my character's cunning to any rolls to act unnoticed or unobtrusive. That's fading.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So that's what I can do. So it's Dex plus Stealth otherwise.
There we go.
Does hiding in plain sight count at all?
Yeah, that'll work
Sweet.
for this.
That's 14 dice.
Megan does not have claws in her. Kate does.
Sorry?
Just the chat asked if Megan had claws, and I said no, it's Kate. Kate has claws.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
Megan isn't.
Megan's
even in
not
the fight
engaged yet. She's still looking for the right person whose life she can ruin.
So 14 dice at 9 again. Let's see where this goes.
Oh, good
You're gonna
lord.
get one success.
Ah, no, that's my luck.
No.
Yeah, I know Christine's not, but like, still.
I actually did not get very many.
No.
It's the inverse law of Chronicles of Darkness.
True, the more dice you have, the fewer
Less you get.
successes.
Whereas the less dice I have, the more ridiculous successes I have. Though I'm down to rolling one additional die, and it keeps coming up 9. Like, legit. Okay. 11. I just melted.
Nice.
I become one with the darkness. I am the darkness. The darkness is me.
All right, so you are going to rush ahead and melt into the darkness. Meanwhile, on the other side of the gauntlet, the bishop leers from atop his pedestal and smiles down at the menace in front and around as it burns. Yes, burn it all! Burn it all to the ground! And as he does that, oh god, that's going to cause a major problem because, Kate, as you are looking around, the Becheloux that ran forward, Jimmy, slapped that flare down. And as he did, that exploded. But the flame was not the only thing that hit. As you turn around, and this is in slow motion, Ford was breathing fire. He turns his head at the sound of the explosion, and the gas races up his throat. And you see, as he shifts into Garu from the flame, the bottom of his throat will explode outward. And just as he starts to heal, Jimmy's corpse explodes, showering him and Ford with acidic bile and ichor. And one sec. Yeah, okay. So Ford is going to not be in Death Rage anymore. We'll just put it that way. You are going to watch his skull melt out and as his body collapses. And back across Brighton, you see Megan slink upwards, and you barely get a sense of where she is. You know she's there setting up an attack, but she's kind of clung to the shadows.
Okay. You said we could hear stuff coming.
You can
across?
hear a howl and then an explosion.
Okay. I'm going to use War Howl. Howl back.
All right. So what does Warhowl do?
It's if I'm successful in my role, all members of my pack within earshot. So if we can hear them, Kate can hear me.
Yep.
Gets a +1 lethal on brawl and weaponry attacks.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, go ahead and activate that.
Yeah, and always lethal. So I just gotta roll a bunch of dice.
Kate, I would really like you to do me a favor, my friend. Would you consider watching an allied werewolf die a breaking point?
Probably.
Cool. Would you consider it a Caruth trigger? This is the first werewolf you've ever seen die.
Ooh, I don't know if it would be a Death Rage trigger, but it would definitely be a Reckless Kate trigger.
Okay, go ahead and mark yourself for a breaking point after game toward Spirit, probably.
Okay. Because I'm about to do something incredibly stupid.
Okay, it'll be your turn in a minute. Brighton is going to roll, and then...
Yeah. I got 5 successes, which also means that I gained the inspired condition.
Ooh, beautiful.
And this lasts for 5 turns or for 1 turn per.
I thought you were going to say 5 turns per success, and I'm like, holy balls.
Oh. I have the deafen tilt. I can't hear her.
That's true. That will. That...
You don't know that though.
So.
Oh.
So you don't get it, but everyone else does.
It's fine.
Oh no. Oh,
that's fine. At least most of our pack does.
Okay. Callum is going to snarl and embrace the rage, and is going to all-out attack at. Oh, that attack takes your defense too. Why do I keep forgetting that? Is going.
It does.
Yep, is going to all-out attack. Is going to leap up. Ooh, no, there's one on Leo. There's one on Leo that has like 8 levels of lethal damage already. So he is going to leap on top of that one, and is, I guess not leap. It's kind of right behind him. Is actually going to plunge his claws into its chest and rip its heart out. So he is going to heal, but he is going to take 2 more points of lethal damage from the acid. Okay. And Kate, it is your turn. What do? You are no longer deafened now. Your ears will heal.
Okay. Okay. I'm just double checking the Garu rules because I'm not in Death Rage, but do I have to be attacking every round or can I?
You do not have to attack, but the moment you stop attacking, you have to make a Death Rage check.
Okay, because what I
But you have to make a Death Rage check anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it at a -3.
Just
Do you want me to do that before or after I try and do what I want to do? Because I want to use Totem's Wrath, which will, if I succeed, if our totem can hear me, draw the totem into Death Rage and manifest it.
oh my god.
I'll let you do it after this. So
Okay, so I can. What order do you want me to do?
I want you to roll Totem's Wrath first.
Okay, so that is presence plus occult plus honor versus power, finesse, and resistance. If it resists, because I'm gonna be basically doing some crazy bullshit here.
Okay. I think that he is surprised enough that he's not going to resist.
Okay. So that's my presence is that plus my
But even
cult
if he did,
plus-
I rolled like 2 successes, so like it's not a big deal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cult plus my honor is 2. All right. And is that all of my points?
Did I see
That's all my
someone
points.
spent for willpower in the chat?
Yes.
I was given
Yes.
Yes, Amy
did.
responded. It was TK.
Okay. Should I spend that willpower then?
If you want to.
I will spend that
That'd
willpower
be a
for an
good
extra
one.
3 dice.
Might as well spend willpower.
Yeah, maybe a good one. Maybe a
Maybe
good
I
one.
should keep that for the Death Rage. If I can do that.
You can only spend 1 willpower per turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna save it for that.
Because you've
So
got more
this-
dice for this.
Yeah, I already have like a handful.
Yeah, fair.
Wait, do I increase my presence at all when I go up? I don't think I do. Nope, does not. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay.
I think they should have made like Erhan increase your presence. As well as the pretty wolf.
Oh, so
5
cute.
successes.
What a good boy.
5 successes?
Girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
What a good
what
wolf.
bonus does that do?
So, Totem's Wrath, page 138.
Yeah, what does the
Wait,
exceptional
can I
success
spend
do?
that? Oh shit. Maybe I can't do this. I don't know if I actually have enough time.
It takes
Shit.
it takes 5 essence.
So I have to do it over 2 rounds then, basically. Right?
Yeah.
So I can. Damn. Okay. Because that would have been insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it back?
Never mind. I'll take it back then. Do you want me to use that as my Death Rage roll or redo it? Wait, I have to use different dice anyway. I don't have.
You'd
a
have to use
spell.
different dice anyway. So what are you? Well, what are you doing instead of? First of all.
I'm going to. Okay, so.
So tell you what, make me the Death Rage roll first, then, and then if
Yeah,
you succeed, you can
that'll-
choose to do something else.
Yeah, because otherwise,
Okay.
if I fail, then I just go into
Yeah.
fighting.
Death rage
fighting.
and attack.
So let's.
And it was Composure and Resolve.
It is Resolve and Composure at a -2.
-2, and I'm spending Willpower.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I mean, like, this is the problem with not playing weekly, right? You do get a little out of
Yeah.
habit of not looking at your things.
Well, and there's
And
some
I've never used that power
powers.
before.
Yeah, there's
That
some
you-
powers we just haven't used.
It's true.
Yeah. 3 successes.
3 successes. All right, you still need one more to stay out of Death Rage.
Yeah.
And I believe you actually have to get an exceptional success, but I think
And I've got 2 more rounds or something like that.
you got you have 3 more rounds
So-
before you have to do it. Oh, I guess technically you didn't have to do it that round
Oh.
because you got 2 on your first roll.
Oh.
But now
Okay.
it's even better. So there.
So that's. I think I'm at a total of 5 right now. Then success to not.
Yeah, so you need
rage.
2 more successes at
Yeah.
and you have to do it within the next 3 rounds. All right, so what else are you doing?
And my lethal is healed.
Yes,
right.
everything is healed except for 1 point of
lethal from the.
Let me
claw.
double check. Does that come at the end of the round? Hold on. Actually, I wrote it down because it is broke claws. Inflicts 1 lethal per turn. No, that's going to be. You know what? That would be.
It's just if I shift out, I'm fucked. Kind of when it.
I'm going to say that it inflicts on the.
On their turn.
I think it inflicts at the end of your turn. Is probably the best way to do that, because then you'll have a point of lethal at the end of your turn, and it can still kill you.
Yeah, I marked it. Okay, I marked it. So in that case, I'm gonna attack. Okay, so I want to get away from the other pack a little bit, but I also want to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I am. What's closest to me then?
What's closest to you? If you If you lunge, either you could head towards one of the locuses.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, what's closest to me.
There's one directly ahead of you, actually on the wall, about 50 feet ahead of you. It'll take basically your entire turn to reach it.
Okay. I'm gonna just dedicate my entire action to that to try and sprint over there.
Okay, so as you're doing that, I'm gonna take a shot at you. You're going to hear a gun cock, because Beshalu can have guns, and you do not get defense in Garu against a gun. So that do you get defense against firearms in Garu? I can't remember.
Let me see.
I think you do. Defense versus firearms. So what's your defense in this form?
Yeah.
My defense in this form is 3.
It doesn't change.
It doesn't change.
See, you used to get armor, and I still remember that. Okay, so that could be way worse. You're gonna take 1, and let's just pull out Hurt Locker, and I can tell you exactly what kind of gun shoots you. Not a great axe. That'd be great. You are going to take. There we go. A rifle. You're gonna take 6 levels of lethal damage. As a pardon me. You're gonna take 6 with the wound. The wound is going to burrow into your flesh even more as a rifle shot echoes through the chamber, and you are going to feel your ribs paint the wall. However, you are going to be able to leap through bloodily. And you are going to hit the ground on the other side. You're still in the proximity of the wound, and it's the end of your turn. You're going to take 2 more points of lethal damage from the claws. So you're at 10 lethal. Let me know if you go into aggravated damage. All right. Because you're not dead in werewolf form, so don't worry. Claire, it's your turn. You hear Brighton's war howl and are consumed by it. What do you do?
All right, I'm going to pop my shit. I can spend 2 essence because I have Primal Urge 2. So I'm going to shift up to Garu.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to
actually
pop
free for
Killer
you,
Instinct. Oh, hell yeah.
It's your moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I... Okay, let me see then. I want to see if I can pop both Killer Instinct, Shift Up to Garu, and Gift of Strength then.
Yeah, if they don't require rolls, if they're just expenditures, you can absolutely...
So Killer Instinct is reflexive.
Yep, so...
And doesn't require a roll. Well, neither of them require a roll. But
so yeah, so long as they don't take the same action type, yes, you can.
Well, they're both reflexive, so I can only do one?
You can only do one of them, yeah.
Okay. I would do Killer Instinct then, because I usually do Gift of Strength, but I think Killer Instinct might be better.
Okay. And you can still do a standard action as well.
Okay. All right. So we're on the other side. Has anyone... And we're all together on the other side.
You're all
right?
together on the other side. Brighton, did you advance at all? You did the howl and then you started moving a bit?
And then I started moving. I wanted to do the howl from back further so that I wasn't going to give away Megan's position.
That's fair. All right. So the hallway goes about 50 feet ahead of you, and then it looks like it opens into a large cavern that looks like... From here, it kind of looks like the cancerous inside of a mouth. You can actually see teeth grinding inside of that room the size of Buicks.
Gotcha. Okay. I will advance as well because I can probably only move on my turn right now.
Yep, you can double move and burst into the room if you want.
I'll probably just move up to Kate.
Okay. So
right where the
so as you
Or
move up, you can
okay.
make your way up to the door, and so you still have basically a standard, or you can do a double move at this point. You will see this large cavernous maw, and at the other side of it, kind of where the uvula would be, at the back of this room, there is a cleft looking like an ulcer, an abscess in reality, pulsing. Over to the right of it, though, there will be a sudden burst as Kate, in Garu form, slams into the ground, bleeding profusely through one of the ripped loci on the side of the wall, one of the holes in the gauntlet. It's not really technically a loci, more like just a Swiss cheese in reality. What do you do? So she's about 100 feet from you at this point.
Okay, I will move as close to her as I can.
Okay, what's your speed?
Wow, what a good question. 17.
17, that means you can move 17 meters. So you can move, I said she's about 100
Okay.
feet from you. So you are more than halfway to her.
All right,
And
perfect.
Kate is there. Okay, so that's Claire. Leo is going to take a bunch more damage, but he's in Garu, so he's going to heal right now, because that was probably a good idea. And he is going to tear into the Becheloux on top of him. He is going to try... Oh god, he's not going to do well. He is going to snap up at it and tear part of its leg meat off, like strips its thigh down, but it's still half on top of him as it's fighting between he and Callum. And then, Kate, you're no longer in that room, so something else moves inside of there. Ubatu's turn. Ubatu is going to race forward down the corridor in his misty, smoky wolf form. And is going to use... he is going to use... What influence does he have? He's got wolves. He's got loyalty. Yeah, he is going to just surge into the room and watch, because that's smart. Megan, it is the beginning of your round. You are kind of hunkered just inside of this room, and you are seeing these stalactites and stalagmites growing out of the floor and ceiling, looking like cavernous teeth. The uvula flexes at the back of the room, exposing that strange cancerous abscess. Kate plunges through the wall, and Claire runs up halfway to her, but you can hear on the other side of the Swiss cheese of destroyed gauntlet around this room, there are more fighting on the other side.
Okay. So there's nothing to fight on this side.
Not on this side yet.
It's all on the other side. Okay.
Unless you want to fuck up the white agora.
That's true.
Well, so far she's being chill and she might help us, so...
Agreed.
I like how conspiratorial you are about that. Agreed.
For the moment.
Well, I guess... get up closer to that wound. So I
Okay.
can either dart across or
So the wound is
take
not a
whatever comes
locus.
through. Sorry?
The wound is not a locus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The wound is something way worse.
Okay.
I would say in this room, rat-sized, there are probably 40 or 50 holes in the gauntlet here. Human size, or Garu size, there are 3. 2 on the side that
Okay.
Kate is on, and 1 on the other side of the room.
Okay.
So this is basically, you pick your side. Where do you think one would likely be coming through?
Can I look across to see what's happening?
Yes, you may. So go ahead and there's no roll for that if I remember correctly, right?
I don't think so.
I can never
we just
remember.
did it.
Never remember. As you look across, you are going to catch the tail end of Ford's body crumbling into sludge. You can see Callum and Leo tearing into the back of a Bechelou, and a huge, fat, distended creature painted in blood raises its hands and calls out to the wound. And you will hear it shout in first tongue, "It's dinner time! Dinner time!" And then you are going to see little pink bubbles begin to blow on both sides of the wound. Like someone blowing bubblegum out of this slit. And it will begin to stretch and tear like a birth as something starts to push through the wound on your side of the gauntlet.
So like onto our side or onto their side?
Onto your side.
Dislike.
I'm gonna pull my sight back.
Mm-hmm.
And then get ready to be in a position to hopefully surprise whatever this thing is.
All right.
Can I see anything about it? Does it look like it's about to become a spirit, an enemy? Like, what is this?
It begins to manifest through, and what you will see is horrific. It begins to push through your side. It's tall. About 8 foot tall. Its form is vaguely feminine. But its
This does not
head...
feel like a good thing.
No. It looks like a loon that has had all of Luna's light stripped out of it. It looks like a being made of moonlight that is
So
ripped with cancer.
potentially a good thought to me would be, attack it before it's fully out.
Yes. Now, I want to say that looking upon this is probably one of the worst things that you have ever seen, and I would like everybody who is looking this way, you can make me a wits and occult roll.
Wits and occult.
Yep. Do it at a -3, but go ahead and make it just to see if you would have heard of anything like this.
I'd probably look at it when I can act next.
Yeah. You can make me the roll right now, just in case.
2, just.
2?
Yes.
The creature in front of you.
1.
3.
Dramatic failure.
Dramatic failure.
A 1 on a chance die.
Oh dear.
3.
What you are seeing is a woman with wolf's eyes, long blonde hair. You are going to be struck by it as you are looking at it, Bryden, and are just going to be unable to process what you're seeing. The rest of you
That's
are
fair.
going to see that it is then what would normally be the shining silver skin of the moon is now a few shreds of silver light flickering and rippling over sentient, moving darkness in the shape of a woman. This is absolutely terrifying, and I would like each of you to roll your willpower as you look at it.
Is this a fear effect then? of some sort?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because if it's still, or have we started a new scene? Because I would have thrown up my thing again if. we started
I'll
a
say
new
it's still the
scene.
same scene. So,
Cool. So I have to roll first. Let me find my dice here.
okay.
Because it doesn't matter if I can process it or not.
When you say roll willpower, like
Roll me your resolving composure.
Ah, okay.
So I get to roll. And you guys don't have to worry about this just yet, because if I succeed, you don't have to roll at all.
Cool.
resolving composure. Okay, my whole pool. Okay.
There we go. So, Caitlin, tell me if that makes sense in the chat.
I got 3 successes.
So is this a competitive roll?
No, so it's I add my glory renown to all dice rolls contesting mind influencing powers and fear, as well as to composure and resolve when resisting such effects. So I rolled 11 dice. If I succeed, any other packmates who can see me and who are subject to the same effect automatically withstand the effect as well.
Okay. So do you have to make the roll separately to see if you are affected?
No, because it's when resisting such effects, I add the glory renown by having activated this gift. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So all of you are going to look at this, and you are going to see the scorch marks where this horrid creature has been tortured and blistered and twisted against itself. And what did you get on your occult rolls? Megan, you got a 2. Claire, you got a what?
1.
1?
I got 3.
You got 3? Okay. So I'm going to give this to you then privately. But the others are, you are going to know as you look at it, except for Brighton, that this was a loon that's been flayed of Luna's essence.
Okay, so I probably just want to destroy this, right?
That is the merciful thing to do. It will be a sin to kill it, but it is the right thing to do.
It's a mercy kill. Yeah.
I'm going to attempt then to severely damage it before it gets free of whatever it's doing.
Okay, it is coming out of its womb right now.
So it totally does not know I'm here, so I think I can use Eviscerate on it.
Yes, you can. Which means it doesn't have defense, which is probably good, because this thing is...
It gives me Rote, which is good. Okay, so it would be Strength plus my Brawl.
I figure Brighton can't process this, therefore she's not afraid.
I think I'm doing a Bite, because I'm inertial still, so I want the 2 lethal of teeth.
You get a +1 lethal from my Howl as well. After you don't get the die, but you get the.
You also get +1 lethal because it's in a proximity of a loon, or of a wound. I mean, not a loon. So.
Okay, so that's not a die, though.
That's not a dice, no. But that's to the final total.
Okay. Do I have any minuses?
No, it has no defense.
Excellent.
However, there is one other thing that I didn't tell you about wounds that we'll see how well you do on your hit.
Okay.
Yes, Amy. Yes, Amy, indeed.
Okay, well, I'm down to just re-rolling my 10s.
So Kate will have to roll for fear because she can't see me right now.
That is 11 successes.
11 successes. Okay. You are.
That is why I did Rote.
You are a lesser creature, which means that 1 moment. Let me just find a piece of paper to track this.
I did wreck myself as well.
No. Did you remember to add the additional damage from the wound and the additional damage from your claws?
That is successes that I rolled.
Okay. Jen's effect adds dice, right?
No, adds damage.
Okay. So you're at 11,
I believe I'm adding
12,
4 lethal.
13, 14, okay, so 15.
2 for teeth, 1 for Jen, 1 for wound, you said?
Yeah. So 15, and I am, there we go. 15, and I have how much corpus? Okay. Yup. Okay, I have... Okay. Cool. 1 moment while I calculate this up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Pardon me, 14? It was 14.
15.
15. Okay, cool. So not 16. Cool. You are going to deal 15 points of bashing damage to it. Congrats.
Mine's always lethal.
Oh, that one is always lethal?
That one is always lethal.
Oh, and the wound is always lethal as well. Okay, so 2 lethal, 13 bashing.
Shit.
Cool. I need you to make me a Karuth check at a -2 for committing such a... so I need your resolve and composure at a -2 for doing such a great act of violence in proximity of a wound. Exceptional
Resolve and
successes provoke a
composure.
frenzy check.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yes.
Okay, resolving composure at a -2.
At a -2. If you fail, you enter Karuth.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. You need to regain... so not next round, but the one after, you have to roll again until you've achieved 7 successes.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So out of nowhere, Megan is going to surge forward. And how do you hit this thing? You hit it hard.
I think she just pounces out of the darkness and tries to take a good bite and rip as she goes by, sort of
Okay.
thing.
You are going to rip moonlight away from it as you pass by, and it is going to shriek like the sound of rain falling around you. You are going to hear cackling laughter at the other side, through kind of leeching through the holes in the gauntlet. And you are going to hear the sound of metal from the other side being rolled violently. And then another explosion. Brighton, it's your turn.
Oh, good. I'm still processing whatever the fuck this is.
You are.
But Megan just attacked it.
Megan,
Does
you
Megan... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, Megan has torn a huge chunk out of its midsection, basically ripping the little strings of moonlight away and scratching through the darkness like it was like a woman made of tar. The only thing that's really illuminated is like her frame, like she's drawn with a black crayon and then outlined in a silver, except her face and the golden eyes that look at you. And there's something about that face. It's beautiful. What do you do?
Does Megan appear to be in soft rage or is just resisting?
So Megan, what form are you in?
Urshel.
So you, she is still resisting.
Okay.
I guess, shit, that's not the way that it works in second ed anymore. So... You can be in soft rage in Urshel, though. Not in Urhan. That's right. So you would automatically switch into Dalu or Urshel in soft rage. So she is in soft rage. Which provokes all of you immediately, if I remember correctly, right?
Hard
No.
rage, but I'll pull it up.
God damn, this is what happens when we don't play over the holidays and stuff. My brain
Well,
fell out in my ears. Let me check the rage page.
What, we haven't gone into rage for a couple of sessions.
It's been about 3 months since we've had to
I'm pretty sure soft rage doesn't. Wasuim does not.
does not spread like wildfire.
No, Basuim does. The hard rage, because Wasuim, there are powers that can take people out of Wasuim.
Instead of attacking, you can roll resolve plus composure to get some breathing room. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so in Mbasuim, then it's contagious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All
but
right.
she seems to be doing okay, so I'm not going to worry about her right now.
Not at the moment.
She's got some time. I have a power that can pull you out if I need to, but I don't want to use it right now because I want to use something else.
That's fair.
I'm going to. So, still processing, but I trust Megan, and Megan just attacked this thing. So I'm going to use. I'm going to spend an essence to use Down the Prey.
Mm-hmm.
which is reflexive, so I
Okay.
can still do an attack. And or actually, sorry, it's reflexive, so I have to hit first. So I'm going to attack,
Okay.
and then I have to hit. If I hit, I'll spend for that.
Cool. So my defense is 10.
Okay. I'm going to spend a willpower.
I guess.
And I got a 10.
Did you get a 10? Did you only have one dice?
I had one dice, but it wasn't a chance die.
Okay, good. You got a 10. Damn.
I got a single success.
Okay.
It rolled into a 6. So, and then because I hit, I do that point of lethal as well.
Okay.
Because I get that as well.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna spend an essence to do down the prey, which is when I hit an enemy who has been injured by a packmate since my last turn.
Mhm.
Thank you, Megan. I may pick one of the following effects. So,
And you're in Urshel, right? So you're dealing 2 levels
I am.
of bashing damage on top of that lethal, plus the other
Yes.
lethal for the wound. Okay. So
Yes.
so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Sorry, it's important because it's bashing to lethal. So
yeah, no, absolutely. I am going to give this thing a -2 penalty to its next dice pool.
-2. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Does it just you? Are you like just harming it?
Yeah, I think it's just like I like get a good piece of muscle or something. Like it would be something to ruin the next dice pool, but
Sounds good. All right. So you tear a chunk of its arm out as it starts to reach through, and its midsection's already been torn, and it's going to scream into the sky. You're going to hear a howl on the other side of the gauntlet as an explosion rocks through that area. Kate, it's your turn. What do? You're on the ground here. You're going to heal to full.
Yeah. And then, Jen was just saying that I can't see Brighton or something, so I
Yeah.
have to do my fear roll.
Yeah, you do have
Yes.
to do the
So
fear
make me a resolve and composure roll.
Okay.
It's not technically fear, but it's
That's 3 successes.
cool. All right, you are fine. Looking up at this, you are going to recognize exactly what I sent you in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. And I'm in. So I'm
You're in Garu.
I'm on the ground.
This thing is close enough you could lunge at it.
It is. I'm horrified. I'm not like frightened by it, but I'm horrified by what this is.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna attack it as best I can.
Okay.
I think that seems like a decent idea, unless someone tells me otherwise. That seems like a decent idea. So, sorry.
All right.
Right, and brawl. And 3 successes.
3 successes. So you attacked it, right?
Yeah.
Did you take the -9 for its defense?
No, I did not because
Yeah.
I missed that part. So I am rolling a chance die, which is not a critical.
Okay.
Just
You're not spending
success.
willpower or anything?
I only have 1 willpower left.
You can always add more cards.
That's true, I can. Then
Oh, no.
sure, I'll roll another 3 dice.
All right. Sorry, yeah. Don't forget, it's not like D&D. We got to do the minuses on this.
I totally forgot about that. 1 success.
All right. Are you spending the willpower or taking another?
I did.
Okay.
I spent the willpower.
Cool. So you can regenerate willpower by putting things on the line. You got 1 success?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be you are using claws and teeth, so that is 1, 2 plus the wound.
yeah.
And then I
Beautiful.
take 2 damage
Nothing
from
from
the
Brighton.
claws in me, right?
Then you're going to take 2 points of damage, yeah. All right, so Brighton, Megan, and you are all on top of it as she pulls through. And she is going to look around the room, her face kind of melting with moonlight, and is going to say, in first tongue, "Where is my son?"
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
This
And-
is good. Yes.
And we are going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, Megan, what's your defense?
7.
Cool. So that means I'm only rolling 16 dice.
Whoa.
Fine, guys.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Did you spend willpower last round?
I did not.
Would you like to spend a point of willpower to raise your defense by 2?
Yes, please.
Okay. Don't forget you can do that, guys.
You
And-
could only do that if you were like all out or just defending.
No, all out defense doubles your defense.
Oh, okay.
And if you spend the willpower, that doubles too.
Ooh,
Oh my
nice.
God.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
dope, but you
That's intense.
yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, this could be bad still, but it could be worse. Her arm is going to shoot out like a ray of moonlight, and is going to deal. Okay, that could be worse. Megan, you take 5 points of aggravated damage and a point of lethal damage from the wound.
Did you take the -2 from my thing to your?
Did you have another? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Hold on. Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, well. Okay, Megan, take 4 points of aggravated damage and 1 point of lethal damage. That actually legitimately... Oh, did I reroll those? Yeah, I rerolled. Okay, cool. Got a lot of 10s on that. That was nice. A shaft of moonlight is going to glisten and shoot out and is going to be like a ribbon that cuts through your midsection and just goes... You feel your organs writhe inside of you. And yeah, that...
This.
I need you to make me another... that is massive damage. It's not... Ooh, actually, wait. No, technically this is silver. Because I just activated that gift. She's made of silver now.
Oof.
At least her touch is.
Shine.
So I need you to make me
Balls.
another death rage check.
Okay, and what's the minus?
So it's a -2.
Okay.
And you can't spend willpower because you just spent it.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay. All right. So
Nice.
that is going to be good until the next time you take aggravated damage. That was my turn. Went out and did that. And then I'm also going to use a power. Jen, I need you to make me that resistance roll. So actually, let me just double check this power you have. What page is it on?
Is it the fearless
Yeah.
fear one? It's called Fearless Hunter. It is a inspiration glory gift, or inspiration gift glory facet.
Okay.
I don't know what page though.
That's fine. I'm almost there. I just want to make sure that this would apply. So I'm assuming that awe and fear are basically the same thing for purposes of this.
It's any mind influencing power as well. So.
Cool. So, and it's Fearless Hunter. So, oh, so just so you're aware, so it's so the last one would have been a contested roll, not just a straight up roll to
Oh.
resist.
Would it?
Well, because her power is a roll to see if it affects you. So it says you add it to rolls to contest. So that means that if you have to, if it's a roll where you just take like a minus or something like that, then that would apply. But usually it's a contested roll if it's a mind affecting effect.
Okay, but did you?
I didn't roll
because
last
you-
time because
See, that's what confused me, because if you had said that, I would have been like, oh, I can or if it's a contesting roll, I can just do it.
okay. That's which is fine.
Because it's also just when I'm resisting. So if it was just like fear happening,
So go ahead and roll your save. Roll your save. Ugh.
is it still composure and resolve?
Still repose your because all of you.
Okay.
All right. Up. Gee. Jesus. Yeah, you know what? That is. Okay. What do you got?
I'm not there yet. Hold on.
Ooh! Ooh, boy! Ooh, I'm hoping you're rolling well, because I rolled well.
I'm rolling well, yeah.
Okay. Actually, I still have like one more dice to roll.
That is 7 successes.
Son of a bitch. I rolled 6.
I had 11 dice, and I rolled
had
like
22
4
dice.
Well, that sounds like my luck.
Yeah. Well, that's
I rolled
fine.
So many gens.
By the way, for those of you World of Darkness fans, Chronicles of Darkness fans, I did give her 2 attacks per round or 2 effects per round because you have to in Chronicles of Darkness if it's something like this. Otherwise, it's just dumb. But this is something we discussed like 4 werewolf episodes ago where I'm like, I'm going to make boss characters tougher. All right. So that is going to resist for the pack then. Otherwise, you would have been totally hooped. Claire, it is your round. What would you like to do? You are on the floor. You are within striking
Alright.
distance. What are you doing?
Fantastic. I'm going to pop Gift of Strength in
Gift-
Purity. So add
Beautiful.
Purity to Strength. Yeah. And then I'm going to attack with both my things popped. And Ingaru. So let me see here.
Oh, God. Okay.
What's her defense? Yeah, I'm gonna do
her
my
defense
best.
right now is 9. Oh, wait.
9
No.
still.
Pardon me. It's 11 because she just had her turn.
11.
She's made of moonlight.
Well, fine.
In the name of the moon,
let me
she will
see.
punish you.
No, we
Alright.
will punish her.
Well,
Yeah, I think we're punishing her in the name of the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Because she's not a proper loon.
30 Plus, well, I guess I'm actually legit going to have to use a willpower to actually be able to do anything. Which is strange. I don't like it.
This is why we have that tactic, guys.
I know. Okay, now we're all here. We can actually do it. But one feeble success in Garu form. It's
That's super sad.
was
But at least there's some
Plus 2
additions.
lethal.
Yeah.
It is a sad day, boy.
Because you get claws, you get mine, and then you get the wound as well. So-
Yes, you get the wound. Okay. So that means that I have that much essence. That's not good. Whoop, 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 whoop,
Oh no.
whoop, whoop.
So that was what, like 3 bashing and 2 lethal, I think.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 2 lethal. 1, 2. Damn. Okay.
Oh, you know what I didn't do?
Hmm.
Oh shit.
What'd you not do?
I didn't add my Garu stats.
What the hell, man?
I'm
You-
sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
All right, roll
Why you do
those
this?
dice. Roll the
I
dice.
know. I'm sorry.
That's it. We're playing World of Darkness every night until you guys
I'm so
until we
sorry.
get this right.
Uh.
It'll be just like college all over
Two
again.
more, so 3 successes in general. I'm sorry.
Okay, so 3 more successes.
3
That
successes.
that
No,
does
just
make
3
that does make a
just-
difference. Okay, hold on one second.
Just 3 successes. Only 3 successes. So plus 2. So
It's a
only
plus
3 in
2.
total.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that is a good hit. So as you
Oof.
slam into her, you can see that her body was already recoalescing as she spends essence to plug herself back together. However, not quite as good. Ooh, it's good. That's real good, Caitlin. Okay. All right. One moment. So I'm gonna do this real quick on the other side. Okay, cool. And Callum. Sorry, just handling the other side of the gauntlet real quick. I'm handling it pretty well. Oh god, well that okay. Cool. Beshalu. Okay, Beshalu. Yep. Okay. Ubatu is is going to spend a point of essence to boost Claire's initiative.
Ooh, fighty.
Claire, okay, now we're at the top of the round, and I would like to let you all know, you instinctively are going to know as a pact that you are all going to get a chance to act before her this round because of your totem spending essence.
Nice.
Good dog.
Let's rock.
Now, because if we all know that we're like here and can attack, can we do our tactic?
Yeah. Yes, you
I'd
can.
like to invoke tactic.
Okay, Megan, you're rolling. All right, so everybody is rolling. Who is primary actor?
What was...
Claire is last and also the best.
Now, which one are you doing? Remember, you have
We're
two
doing
tactics that you can use.
Strength.
You have Overkill, and then you have Clue Hunter, and then did you buy one more, or did you not?
No,
We
wait, I thought
upgraded. We upgraded.
You upgraded
Hit and
Overkill.
We
run.
upgraded hit and run to overkill.
Overkill.
Okay, so one sec while I check the rules for Overkill so I make sure we're doing it right. So, here is what is going to happen. I need all of you except the primary actor. Ooh, damn. So this is going to be a Strength plus Brawl roll minus 11.
Ugh.
Because
This is
it's
the
against
rough
its
thing.
resistance.
Sorry, what was that again?
Strength plus Brawl minus 11.
Which begs the question, would it be better if I wasn't the primary actor because I have a bigger dice pool?
We all have to roll it though.
Everybody has to roll it.
You just roll last.
And I get
Add
my
all of our successes to yours.
pack
Okay.
tactics.
Okay, so
Gives you
each
a bigger dice pool.
each pack member's next attack ignores the enemy's defense. The primary actor adds 2 points of lethal damage if successful.
Well, I can spend a willpower and roll 3 dice
Yes, you can.
instead of
I
being on
am
a chance
also
die.
going to do that.
Well, I'm on a chance die.
I think we all are.
Even if I tried to spend willpower, I'd be on a chance die.
Hmm.
So I'm not going to
Oh.
spend willpower. So, alright.
Now, before you guys roll, has anybody rolled already?
No.
Okay, you don't have to use your tactic. If this thing is too big or fast for you, you can just attack it independently.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because
Because
it's still gonna be
we're-
on chance. Oh, I guess you.
Basically, are you going to risk it all on this, or are you going to just try to whittle it down and so that Claire only has to hit it at a -8?
Well,
Yeah.
Claire
remember
always has.
my
Claire has
flanking
to hit
merit
it.
that I just
Oh,
bought.
Yeah.
Because
true.
anytime I attack, any successes I get will go to penalties towards its initiative and defense for the turn instead of causing damage. So that might help for whittling it down.
Mm.
Your pack
Yeah.
tactics? Or flank?
That's my flanking merit specifically. Is what
And
that
that is
does.
not,
it's
that is
quite
outside of
as-
the effects of the actual tactic.
Yeah. So just keep in mind there's something I can do.
Okay.
Thinking about that.
So I think I can't do the tactic. I'm not going to be any use.
Against
I don't
something
think so. I
this
think-
big, yeah.
So I think it would be more worth it for me to attack it straight up and have its defense be down by the time Claire gets to it.
Yeah, because even if you miss it, its defense goes down.
Okay, because it's been attacked.
So,
So if I was attacking right now, am I doing it at a -11 or is it still lowered from Claire just attacking it?
oh, you're right. It is at a -10 for you attacking it, so it is slightly easier.
Okay. Okay. So. Brawl.
Yep. So you have to do it. So it's a teamwork action, and everybody needs to succeed. Well, actually.
Although I think I missed a couple dice. Never mind. I could do it at exactly 1 die.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be that we don't necessarily
have to
have to
succeed.
succeed at.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
we
just
don't
gonna
get
double check that
success.
real quick because
Our
teamwork.
successes just get added to the primary actors.
But if you get a dramatic failure, something happens. So give me.
But
one
if she
second.
does have 1 die, then it's not necessarily, or it's not a chance die.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yeah,
it
I
would
forgot
be-
that my strength would be raised in this form.
Right.
Rolling dice. See, and I wish that this book had a damn index. This is why I can never remember rules.
Right.
Though I am thinking I should be shifting into Garu. Because I am
yes.
fucking hurt.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Which actually
that
raises
too,
my
yeah.
strength another level.
It
So
does.
Yeah.
Imitation,
So we could do
breaking
it, I
point,
think.
Investigation,
Well,
lingering conditions,
Not Kelly.
clues.
Because I think with our tactic, it now like lowers the defense to just to 0, right?
Extended actions, resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, teamwork action is not actually in this damn book. It's in Werewolf the Forsaken, page 162. I didn't have to do this much cross-referencing in my master's degree.
Right. Because guys, if we manage to pull off the tactic and get its defense down to 0, my next attack could cause a knockdown tilt,
Ooh,
which would then get this thing on the ground.
nice. I think we should
When
try
2 or more people work together, one person takes the lead. He's the primary actor, and the player assembles his dice pool as normal. Anyone assisting the same pool before the primary actor. Or rolls the same before the primary actor. Each success gives the primary actor bonus dice. If one of the secondary actors rolls a dramatic failure, there's a -4. It says nothing about straight up failure.
Yeah, it's just dramatic failure.
Okay.
-4 though.
It's a -4 if it's a dramatic failure, but there's no way for you guys to get a dramatic failure if you spend willpower.
Okay.
This is true.
Yeah.
So
So do you want to do it? Because
Do you want to do it?
It would-
It's
I
benefit
say
us
yeah,
in the
because I get my
long run.
+3 for teamwork rolls.
That's true.
Yeah.
okay.
Cool.
Do I get to add like the proficiency, the specialty of like bite or claws
Yes.
to this roll? Okay.
Mhm.
That also.
All right, so audience, thank you for watching and for waiting while we work on additional bonus tactic stuff from a book that kind of works with them. It's really cool, but it doesn't plug in quite as well as I think it could in certain ways.
So I'll shift up to Garu
Okay, so that'll cost an
and
essence.
then make this roll.
Okay.
Am I still at a -11, right?
You're still at a -11, yeah, because that's its stam. Well, it's its resistance.
10. Okay, that gives me 2 dice. I've got dice, guys.
Oh my god! Amazing.
12 successes later.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, that was dual 10, so you're not wrong.
I
Son of
mean,
There's another 10,
Oh, jeez.
and that's an 8, so 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess I heal my lethal point on me.
You'll heal your 2 points of lethal. You have 2 points.
Oh, did I have 2? I thought you said 1. It was 4 ag and 1 lethal.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It was just 1 from the wound. Sorry. Okay, so that's Megan's turn. The bishop is going to do what he's going to do. Brighton,
doesn't
it is
touch
your
ag.
turn to roll.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a willpower because that gives me a die.
Ooh.
so does her defense go down once? Is it like
No,
down?
this is not defense. This is against her stamina. So her resistance is a spirit. Her
And
resistance
because
is
it's a
11.
spirit, it's dumb.
Doesn't go down the same way.
It does not go down. Well, stamina wouldn't go down either. But like a normal
Yeah.
being would have stamina like 1 to 10. Even if it was like
Yeah.
one of you guys, it would still have stamina like 6 or 7 in
But because
Garu.
it's the spirit's entire resistance pool,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
So
Gotcha,
all
gotcha,
spirit
gotcha,
resistance traits are combined into one super one. That's how she has 22 dice to hit you as well.
Yeah,
I got a
believe
single
it.
success.
Yes. Now, inspired means that you can turn. Don't
A
forget.
3 into a 5.
It's only a 3 into a 5? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a single success. All right. Brighton, that is your turn. Callum.
Yep.
Okay. And Kate.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, it's still -11 regardless.
It's still -11 regardless. You're rolling strength plus
So-
brawl. And if you have any
Strength
specialties, they
plus
will apply.
Brawl. Plus, this is a teamwork roll, right? Because
Yes.
it's part of our tactics, so
Yep.
there's +3.
Mhm.
Can I spend a willpower for another 3?
Yes, you will. At the end of your
Yes.
round, you're going to have to make another Karuth roll.
Yes. And that's okay, because I want to do something useful here.
Okay.
And then can I sacrifice my defense for another 2?
Yes, you can.
And then I subtract 11.
And then you subtract 11. Did you have enough willpower to cover that? Okay.
Okay, so let me just dump this pile of dice back into my bag so that I don't try and accidentally roll them. And I have
Okay.
5 dice.
You have 5 dice. Okay.
I have 1 success.
You have 1 success, which is all you need. Okay. Now, real quick, I need to ask one important thing. As you are doing this, since we were doing the dice rolling more than the actual narrating how you were doing this, the themes that you had for this are important. So as you are going through, are you incorporating any of the following themes? And I want you to narrate it as you set Claire up, because this is important. The themes that they suggest for this ability are blood, Garu, loss, pain, revenge, the pack, tooth, and claw. All of you are in Garu now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
No. Okay, so
I'm
Garu...
not. I didn't shift.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Garu won't apply. Blood.
I mean, I'm bleeding constantly.
Okay.
Constantly.
The pack. Working
I mean,
together, I'll give you the pack.
Yep.
Even across the gauntlet.
And
So we're all together now. Then.
tooth and claw.
Yes. So.
I mean, yeah. I
I'm
mean,
I'm not sure
fighting
how you would
clawing.
apply that in a mechanical sense. Like how?
I mean,
Tell me.
I added that specially to mine.
well,
Yeah, same.
I thought these weren't necessarily meant to be mechanical. It was one of us attacks with claw or tooth.
So
and that's just,
the way
it
that
invokes
themes
it.
work is boop, 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 boop. Themes. A number of themes equal twice its rating. You have tons of themes. And
Yeah.
when you are using themes, the way that it works is once a pack's tactics dice pool is the same, every pack tactic has a number of themes that resonate with the pack. Incorporating those themes gives the tactic a boost. So incorporating those themes, Tooth and Claw, I don't see how that one cannot be used in this unless you kick it.
Yeah, or you could attack it. You could attempt if you were trying to use that tactic, but you were using hitting it with a crowbar instead for some
Yeah,
reason.
if we roll,
We just happened to be all
initiate-
Yeah, like
Okay.
improvised
Yeah.
weaponry.
All right.
So we're
so-
doing it in combat wolf forms,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah.
That works for me. So that means that we have a total of +4, +5, +6 total going to Claire. Okay.
And you want me to do my death roll, right? Or
Yes,
my
I want you to make a
rage
death. I want you to roll Resolve and Composure at a -2.
roll? Oh, -2. Sorry.
Yeah. Then you have 2 themes going into this, so that's going to be an additional +4.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
0.
So,
All right,
plus
Kate.
10 dice.
Kate, you are going to enter Death Rage.
Oh. Unless you want me to put someone else on the line and
You're a
Yep.
nana.
however that works out.
It's going
Yeah.
to be rough. Also, every one of you are going to catch the scent as you are doing this. You are going to... each of you are going to need to resist with a Resolve and Composure right now at a -2.
Right now, but I just reassembled my.
Would she be able to attack and then, or does it trigger immediately? Is that what we're...
5. I believe that
5. Okay.
pulls through all my 7.
The exceptional success will mean you're okay.
Sweet.
3.
So-
Nice.
But I think
Okay,
that means
you're
I
good.
shouldn't be
You're
fighting
good
it
for a
on each
minute.
turn anymore.
All right, and
I also got 5.
you also got 5. Okay, so you and Brighton are going to be okay. So Claire, what I want you to do is roll me Strength plus Brawl. You are going to be dealing an additional 2 points of damage as the primary actor on this as well, which will come in at the end of this. So you are rolling Strength plus Brawl. Don't forget, you're rolling your Garu Strength. Are you
Yep.
all... Oh, wait, so you rolled the tactic. Yes, you roll the tactic, and you don't... Yeah, you just need... So you're not actually attacking this round, you're rolling the attack to see if the tactic works for next round. That's the way it works. Because then all of you ignore its defense next round.
Yes.
Okay. Do I add their successes to my roll?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but
Yeah.
and I subtract 11.
Yes.
Okay,
So you're
then
actually
I
only
have
subtracting 1.
Yeah.
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 It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I think the
Okay.
confusing part about that is that you are all rolling to hit it. So, are you dealing it damage while you're going? Right? Well, technically not. You're technically feinting and clawing at it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, I'll roll.
And I'm sure that like the final hit. Okay.
Sorry, it's gonna be a hot minute. Boop. Boop. Oh.
Oh. Oh my god, have I been... Wait, hold on. Have I been
Oh.
doing this wrong?
Oh no.
Hello.
I misread this.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
It's not minus, it's versus stamina. It's a roll-off
Oh.
at every stage.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit!
That seems a lot
I would have been
better
doing
for
so
us.
Whoops.
Well, that... I think I got
Oh.
confused because this one's beefed up, so there's no additional resistance attribute.
Right.
So that's my bad, guys. So Claire, how much did you do?
Oh well, I was still sorry.
So we're gonna run this as this because we'll say it's a special case that enforces you to do it this way. But now we know for the future, because tactics are once again an added-on part of the system.
Alright, I have 8 again, so just give me a second.
All right.
10. I actually rolled well this time.
Nice.
Which
Sounds like-
is an
With 8
exceptional
again.
success.
So
I think
Yeah,
with
that's it.
exceptional, the target also suffers the stunned tilt.
Which means that she does not get her next attack, which means I think it is time for an all-out attack. Would everybody in the pack like to do me a favor? I would like everybody here to roll me an attack roll if they choose to. You can all roll together, because you'll all be striking together, basically. As
I mean,
it
I'm
is...
in death rage, so yeah.
As it is so stunned that it cannot not attack.
Okay.
Okay. So we're all rolling an attack roll.
If you wish to attack it, yes.
Brawl. I want to
Oh, yeah.
attack
And,
it
are we
in the
sup-
face.
and it does not get its defense. Is that
It does
what we're
not get
saying?
its defense.
So I'm rolling like
Um,
for all attack. I'm sacrificing defense. That's like 6, 7, 8. That's like 10 dice.
Yep.
If I'm understanding this correctly.
Yes.
Because I'm a
Well, that's a pretty decent pool to begin with.
Yep. And Claire, you are going into this with a +2 on your damage at the end of this, not including the wound
Ooh,
or Brighton's
okay.
boost. So you're going to end with a +4 on top of whatever you have equipped. And don't forget your monstrous teeth. So one sec, I'm going to calculate people's stuff. Kate, how many do you have?
5.
Okay, and that is plus... what? And you're using claws, so +2?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
So that's a +3. Okay. Megan.
I would like to say that I kept re-rolling a 10. As I have 13 successes.
13. Okay.
I rolled a 10 6 times in a row.
16. All right. Brighton.
5 successes.
Okay, and that is...
And I would
Go on.
I would also like to spend an essence to use down the prey and cause a knockdown tilt.
Okay. Claire, roll 2 more dice.
do I
Oh,
get my
actually, wait.
bonuses?
Hold on.
Oh,
It's stunned and knocked down. Claire, do me a favor. How many dice in your pool didn't succeed?
I mean, that's a really good question because I had like 8 again, so I rolled some dice because of that.
So, do you remember roughly what percentage did not succeed? Because re-roll those dice because you have rote.
Oh, okay. Because so I put my successes over here and I put them all over there that didn't succeed. So okay. Okay.
So
Five.
add those to any successes that you would get. They still have 8 again and rote now because she's knocked down and stunned.
Okay.
Because why not at this point?
Oh my god. Okay.
How many of them turned into 8s?
Oh, so many were 8s and 10s. Oh god.
Okay. I am going to go through this real quick. And what I want to ask you real quick is, Megan, you are striking first with that amazing hit. What do you do? So she is stormed out. She is standing on the ground being attacked at all sides by you, Garu. What was your first hit like?
I want to rip out the stomach area to try and cripple her.
All right, you rip out the
pack.
stomach, and as you do, you see that it started to distend and bloat almost pregnantly. I'll get to you in one sec, Caitlin. Hold that number, write it down.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, you rip out the center of it. Brighton, you are next to deliver a blow. What do you do?
I'm gonna take out her legs so that I can get her on the ground.
Okay, you rip out her legs and get her on the ground. Kate, you are going to hit her from the side as she is falling. How do you hit her?
I was gonna go in probably with like a bite, just chomp.
You start tearing part of her apart, and Claire, you come down on top of her, and what do you do, and how much do you do?
I come down on top of her, and I probably, from the center mass, just eviscerate with 16 successes.
Nice!
16 successes, and that is plus the wound, that is plus...
plus...
Brighton...
lethal for every... Yeah, it's three more from me because of my thing.
Okay, so then plus 1, and then we're using... Was that including your claws in that, Caitlin?
No, that was just on the dice.
Okay, what are your claws? Plus 2?
Plus 2 lethal, yeah.
Okay, so Caitlin, you are coming down here with 22 points of damage to the creature.
This is why you're primary actor.
Brighton has... Oh, no, pardon me. You have 24 because the primary actor gets plus 2 on damage.
Right.
Okay, here's the deal, guys. I am going to... With that, each one of you exceptionally succeeded on damage in the proximity of a wound. I need all of you to make me one more resolve and composure roll.
I'm already raging.
You're already raging. So I need all of you to get... Oh, do this at a minus... Do this at a minus... Oh, God. Do this at a minus 3, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend willpower.
All right.
Have some.
Okay.
Just hoping I don't fuck Liz up.
All right, everybody.
Woo!
Bryden?
3. Can I spend my inspired condition to make that an exceptional success?
Yes, you may. Okay. All right, so you eviscerate the side of this creature, tearing it into shards of moonlight that moan into the darkness. You have dropped it into aggravated damage, if it could take such a thing, and have plunged it down into its destruction. And now we are at the top of the initiative. Megan, you do not death rage, correct?
You never asked what I got.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
I think I paid for all those successes just now with 3 1s.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Would you like to turn this into...
3 dice, I got 3 1s.
Would you like to turn this into a dramatic failure to gain a beat?
Yes, please.
Okay, gain a beat. All right. That means, real quick, so moving down the initiative order, Brighton, you got an exceptional success, which is great. Oh, wait, sorry, that's Caitlin's. Liz Brantwood. I don't know how that's going to happen.
Well, there goes my uni best friend.
Brighton, you have an exceptional success. It is your turn as you see Megan howl next to you. Megan, 2 of your packmates are presently not in death rage. You should invite them to join you. Please make me an attack roll against either Claire. Claire, you got 3 successes?
4.
4, okay. Against either Claire or Brighton. Christine?
Sorry, I don't know what you asked. I was distracted by the chat.
Make me an attack roll against either Claire or Brighton, please, so that they can join you in death rage.
Sorry, I didn't hear you call my name, so I didn't know who you talked to.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why is everybody silent? What happened?
Goodbye.
Okay.
Before we all death rage and fade to black.
One moment, please. Let me work out my pool again. Alright, well that's 10 dice.
And did you check...
Did we get our defense?
Did you ask Brayton's defense first?
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, I got distracted.
Sorry, so did I. 5.
5. Okay.
We're
That
all
makes us
we're all
all-
on we're all on tip top tonight. It's been a long day.
Sorry, I'm just distracted by chat.
That's fair.
Well, don't look
As I
at it.
was kind of mentally composing a response for a minute there.
That's okay. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. I appreciate you watching Werewolf the Forsaken while we are apparently out of our gourds. 4 successes. All right, you're going to take 4 levels of lethal damage, which turn into 5 levels of lethal damage, which... What does your Warhowl boost to?
Just gives +1 lethal.
Okay, so that's going to be 6 levels of lethal damage. Hoisted by your own petard as
Well, I'm
she...
Garu, so doesn't claws and teeth
Oh,
do too?
God, yeah. So 8 points of lethal damage.
Cool.
Do you have any... Is that all that... 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay. Do you still have any health
I'm
levels?
still good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Brighton, it is your turn. What do you do?
I would like to run away, please.
All right, you can move you can do a double move and run away.
Yep.
Sounds good. Do you have anything to boost that up even higher, or just...
I would like to... Hold on. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Which one is it? Yeah, I'm in the speediest wolf form. I'm gonna just speed the fuck away.
Okay, sounds good. That is the one benefit, is that I think... What is your speed?
17.
Does anybody have a speed of 17 in Garu?
No, I have 15.
Yeah, so if you bought Fleet of Foot, you could probably still catch her, but you didn't, so that's good. Perfect. Now we are down to Kate. Kate, can you please make me a roll to convince Claire to join you in Death Rage?
Absolutely. I'd love to do that. What's your defense, Claire?
Please add a +3 to this for pack bonus, because you're attacking...
Oh, that counts here?
Yes, because you're trying to get your pack to join you.
Cool.
Ah. All right,
Sorry, I've been wanting to do that for a while.
Cute. Plus brawl, plus pack bonus. And then what's your defense?
6 actually, because I had bought up my athletics.
I see. 6.
Oh boy.
This is fine.
It's fine.
is
Everything's
good.
fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Oh god.
Four successes.
Okay.
4 successes. All right. So that
Yeah.
on. So that's 4 plus
So I'm gonna go in with
2.
some teeth and just chomp.
You did not see the howl, but you're next to the wound, so that's going to be 7 levels of lethal damage.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
I
Okay.
still have claws in me, so I'm just leaving those 2 points in.
Sounds good. All right. The moon creature's dead, and Claire, it is your turn again. You've just taken 7 points of lethal damage. What you doing?
Also, maybe trying to run away because I don't want to fight them exactly. And, oh, can I shift down? Oh, well, do I want to shift down? Well, I could shift down just to... Oh, shit. Let me see. If I shift down to Urshel, I can run away.
You can.
I'm going to follow Brighton and do that. And I will still be okay.
You
Like,
will still be okay?
alive. I will still be alive, yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right.
I have
so
11 in human form. So I'm
as
okay.
you run away, and you have 11 health boxes in human?
Yeah, because of the full moon gift.
God, Rahu are great.
So good. You
That
add
is so
purity
good.
to your health. And
Tank,
it's just
tank.
forever.
Okay. So I need to ask you guys a quick question. As you run off into the building, so you will happily attack packmates to bring you in. And if no prey is present yourself, So we are going to fade to black now as you run away, and I'm going to make a roll to see whether or not Kate will follow wherever Megan goes, is my thought, because that's where the pack is going. Right? Megan, would you think in her angriest, would she be chasing her pack to try to catch up with them, or would she be going across the gauntlet?
I think going across the gauntlet.
Okay.
Like, because like pack running away is one thing, but there's prey.
Yeah.
Oh,
think
yeah,
Kate-
you know there's shit
Kate
across
would-
the gauntlet.
Like,
I feel like
know
Raging
there's shit
Kate-
there.
Raging Kate
There's
would probably
there's
encourage.
good prey, tough prey there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to point out that I gain a point of willpower for running away.
Perfect. Okay. All right.
My
So
blood,
guys,
my blood.
Ooh, and if I'm acting fast, does that mean does that mean I'm kind of doing my wallflower thing of acting by myself? Fuck the pack.
yes. Okay. And basically, we are going to see whether or not Kate follows you in. I'm gonna roll a dice on
I
this
feel
one.
like she would, because she knows there's prey there.
Okay.
She left prey behind.
All
There's
right.
so much prey there.
There is so
many
much
rats.
prey.
So much prey.
We are going to fade to black on this, guys, as the rest of you run away as quickly as you can, fleeing up the stairs and into the part of the building that is still in the Hissel, the shadow world. And that's, I think, where we should go take a break, because this went on an extra hour. We'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. Time to go
We
to
spent whole game basically just doing this one combat.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
that's
it's
why
been
I
a good
was.
combat, though.
That's why I was like, everybody, like, crank
Hands
yourself
up,
up, because it's going to be a long combat. But it didn't feel that long to me.
Ugh.
No, actually,
It
it didn't.
was
It went pretty smoothly. It
ridiculous.
feels like.
It
Yeah.
Like we
yeah.
kept interest.
All right, so we're going to go to the
Yeah, there are
bathroom,
a couple
guys.
of moments. But
So see you in just a moment. Welcome back to Werewolf the Forsaken here on Dork Tales. As we fade to black, the two of you run back up the slide, escaping your pack and their desperate bid to join with you, to pull you into their mania and to the ferocity of their death range. After running for a while, how far do you go? Or do you just go until you can't hear them following you anymore?
go until I can't hear them following me.
I'm following Brighton, but yeah, if Brighton stopped, I would continue probably until I'm outside the compound facility place.
All right, sounds good. So Claire continues running past you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
She's as probably good as she goes, but Brighton's like, I have these few humans to check in on and rescue, so she's gonna get to that area, shift back to Hishu, and then go check on her humans that she's out of character. I'm expecting to be dead, but we'll see.
Okay. So you guys got up here quicker than expected, so just one moment while I figure something out. Okay. As you rush back up the corridor to that higher floor, you find them in that strange bolt hole. The one that was that sloughing meat corridor, that hidden area behind the wall. And as you approach, you will hear the sound of a scream. What do you do?
How close did I get before the scream?
You're probably about 30 feet away when you hear it echo through the walls. Several spirits nearby, spirits of light that are bouncing around the ceiling like lightning bugs the size of softballs, stop in their humming as they hear the noise.
Do I need hands to get in to where they are?
You do not.
Okay, then I'm going to shift back to Urshel, and because I would have been up in Hishu because I was trying to not give them lunacy. But this scream is more important, so I will shift back to Urshel so I can go.
As you move inside, you will see. Do you just burst in?
Yeah.
Okay. As you burst in, you will see that the girl is pinned beneath the man. He's grabbing her by the arms, and you can see blood is frothing around his mouth as he is pinning her down at the arms, screaming, "Help me! Help me! Help me!" Frothing blood is dripping onto her face, and you can see that through his clothing, something is writhing and shifting inside of his torso, pushing against his rib cage, climbing up his throat in lumps.
I am rushing him and tackling him across the room, away from her.
Sounds good. As you tackle him off of her, he looks up at you, his eyes wide, and you see a lump the size of a hand slowly make its way up and around into his spinal column. What do you do?
I bite it.
Okay. Chomping into it, you are going to rip through his flesh and pull out a bloated, full-sized rat.
Kill it.
Okay, it's spluts in the air, and its essence screamingly dissolves in your mouth. He is going to... and is going to just die beneath you. There was no way to get that out without ripping his arteries open.
Does he have any more, wriggling bits?
He does not. There was only one inside of the wound in his stomach that you stitched up.
Okay, yeah. I saw this coming out of character.
I know, I'm sorry.
Brighton was naive enough to think that everything was going to be fine.
Everything's awesome.
Yeah. What's the... can I just, look and see what the girl is doing?
One moment.
Yeah, because now I've caused lunacy, so yay.
She succeeded her lunacy check. One sec. She keeps doing that.
Yeah.
So with
might want to deal with her before she becomes a hunter.
So she succeeded her breaking point. She's going to gain the guilty condition and is going to start just rocking on her knees, backing away from you a bit. I should have seen something. I should have seen something. I should have seen something. This is my fault. I should have seen something. I should have seen something. I should have seen something. No.
I'm gonna move over next to her, and if she doesn't run screaming, which I'm expecting her to do and hoping she kind of does because that might jolt her out of this a little, I'll start nudging her with my head. Just get up, get moving.
What? Wait, no, please don't touch me. 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 Just let him get me. Just let him get me.
Are her eyes closed?
No, they're kind of pinched down. You don't think they're quite closed, but you're not 100% sure. They're really tightly squinted at the very least. She starts rocking back and forth. You're not sure if she would notice you.
Okay. I'm gonna shift back to Hishu. I don't want to leave her to do that, so I'm gonna risk the lunacy roll.
Okay, so you're going back to Hishu. So I'm gonna say that shape-shifting is going to take the penalty from Urshel because of the shifting portion. So your penalty in Urshel is moderate lunacy. So moderate lunacy counts at... Although adds +2 to the reserves. Garu inflicts a -2. Okay, cool. Cool. I am going to choose to take a dramatic failure.
Great.
All right. So she starts looking up at you. What the fuck are you?
The person who saved your life. Now get moving.
Jen, can you do me a favor, please?
Yep.
Can you... I'm going to let you figure this out. So can you roll... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Can you roll me 3d10 and tell me what you get? Just add them all together, please.
Oh, 3
10-sided dice and tell me what you get. And I'll... If you, because you cannot roll less than 3 on that, so this should work.
Do 10s explode?
No, they do not.
Okay. Can I count? That's the next question.
I don't know.
26.
It's Sunday. 26 makes my life easy. That means I just ignore the last 4. 1, 2, 3. That one doesn't make any sense, so I am going to ask the chat. You know what? I'm just going to give her that one. Okay, cool. Okay. She'll slowly stand up and look down at... Sorry, Troy. And will stumble away with you. Meanwhile, Claire, where do you go? You rush outside the compound. It's on the same floor, so you would have heard some screaming down the hall as you burst out. But it's that girl, who cares, right?
Right, human? Right.
Right?
She'll probably just kind of stumble, like burst outside, get kind of, maybe 6 steps out, and then shift down to human form? Yeah, human
Hishu?
form. And then, yeah, Hishu, and then just like kind of, watch the exit and just like clutch at her wounds because I never healed from Garu.
Okay.
And I'm still okay with 7 points, but we're getting a little dicier.
As you head outside, you will see Mother Luna's face in the sky, full and beautiful. Gain a point of essence.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the first point in your full moon that you saw it, so you gain a point of essence.
Beautiful.
You can also spend essence to heal on a 1-for-1 for lethal.
Okay.
So don't forget that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Maybe I'll spend 2, because I can spend 2 per round. And heal a couple. As I'm kind of panting.
As you are panting on the ground, you will hear a flutter behind you.
I'll turn around.
The white leather robes of the agora are behind you.
Oh, good.
And she leans down next to you. You can see inside of the voluminous robes. No face. She leans down, and as you are alone, you're going to feel all of the background details. The purple sky, Mother Luna's face, all of it begins to fade away to white, and all you can see around you is a stark, white room. Little wolf. The plague beasts are coming. There are many of them. They come. Will you stop them, or will you let them overrun until there are none remaining? You are so lonely. You are delicious. I could take one such as you and bless you. Give you much power. It would only cost a small pittance. What do you say? as it leans over.
Yeah, as this is happening, she'll probably lean back towards it, kind of into it, and say, "What would you have from me?"
Oh shit.
Or what would you take from me?
I need the sacrifice of something that you want. Something that connects you to the world. If you embrace the silence, the agora, I will give you a powerful gift. One for each that you give away.
I'm listening.
Your connections. Let me. And as she says that, you will see a rusted pair of scissors appear in the hem of her robe. Let me cut them away.
They've become too fragile anyway.
Okay, cool. Are you going to accept? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, does that connect to like your connection
I don't
to the pack?
know.
Mareka is no longer your mentor, by the way. The merits can be redistributed to another part of your sheet. The dots do not vanish. Mareka's relationship with you does. You are also going to gain a gift of your choice from one of the following gift lists: death, stealth, or knowledge. You can gain one free gift of any of those lists. One total.
Okay. I will take a look. Death is calling to me just because I think it wasn't available to us before.
Honestly, most of the stealth ones are.
You may also.
Anyways.
You may
okay.
also pick from the following lists
Okay.
that are not in that book.
Okay.
So that is going to be gifts of. She's not gifts of. Is loneliness agony?
I mean, it depends on how you view it.
I'll say gifts of agony could potentially work.
Okay.
And gifts of fervor and gifts of hunger.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, gifts of agony.
very
Yeah.
hard.
Okay, I thought it might have been just me. So gifts of agony and gifts of what?
Oh, did I drop for a sec?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you lagged.
Oh, sorry. Gifts of fervor or gifts of
Fervor.
hunger.
Okay.
So real quick, I can just tell you what they do if you want. What are your two renowns that you're good at? Purity and glory?
Purity and glory. Yeah.
Okay. Fervor. You make a you basically create a
I'm sorry. Purity and cunning.
Oh, cunning.
Pardon
Good.
me.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
not
I'll do
glory.
these real quick, then we can get back to the game. Fervor, cunning, it tears at the foundation of faith and certainty. So hurts. I'll tell you more about it later. But it does. You know what? I'll tell you after game. Actually, we'll do that.
Yeah. Fair
So
enough.
we'll
fair
do that.
enough.
We'll do that in the wrap. So
Sounds good.
jot those down real quick, and
I did. Yeah.
more will come later, she says. And then suddenly, you are going to head outside Brighton and see that Claire is just sitting by herself, breathing heavily.
Oh, I would like to mention that I had some essence. Luckily, I have to spend some because I wouldn't have been able to shift into human form without it.
Okay.
I needed to heal.
Sounds good.
So yeah. I spent 3, but I'm good now. But yeah, going out.
Okay. As you head out, you'll help Sylvia over where she's very, very weak on her feet. And I guess, do you need help walking still? Or I guess, no, you wouldn't allow anybody to help you out walk.
No.
Okay.
Claire's just sitting on the ground, or I forget how you described her. Sorry.
So Sylvia is tall, thin.
No, Claire. How do you? Where's Claire?
Oh, Claire is sitting on the blue grass outside of this. Spirits of nature are just kind of like actually avoiding this place. But in the shadow of an immense elm tree is where she's just sitting on the ground by herself.
Claire? Claire, you okay? I'm gonna go over to her.
Is anything different? Can I sense Brighton like that?
You can sense Brighton, yeah. That connection's still there.
Oh, okay. Nice.
You're just suddenly, you
Yeah.
snap back to reality. Oh, here comes gravity.
Yeah, no. Are you okay? Everything's okay with me, I think. She'll start patting her
Good.
wounds and
Yeah,
I guess
I'm-
staunching the bleeding because she's
Yeah.
quite heavily wounded, but not mortally.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt too. I wanted to go get the two of them, but he didn't make it.
I'm sorry. That's really tough.
Well,
I would
Yeah.
say.
It's all my fault. What am I gonna tell his She starts swaying slightly. Does anybody have any points of medicine?
Nope.
Okay.
Absolutely none.
None, no.
She starts.
The
she
best
That was on
starts,
purpose.
she starts twitching
That one's
slightly.
death raging.
Mm. Mm.
Not your fault.
And she will start issuing strange, profane, alien words from her mouth instead of English.
Oh, good.
She is speaking first tongue.
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
It starts basically having a little a mild seizure and falls to the ground and starts convulsing.
Can I try to at least like make her,
Recovery position.
make
Yeah.
her trip to the ground a little easier? Not
Sounds
just
good.
Straight drop like a stone.
At this proximity, as she sweats very, very profusely in the middle of this seizure, you are going to catch a strong scent off of her. She's wolf-blooded.
Oh shit.
She wasn't before.
No.
Good job! You made a thing!
Hey, do we adopt?
Yeah, let's replace some
Uh,
pack members.
She's
Yeah, right?
back now.
We're losing them.
Brighton's just gonna be like, she's back now. I caused this. She's back now.
Oh, okay.
Hold it.
Yeah, Claire will accept it. Okay, sure.
All right. Meanwhile, downstairs. Down, down, down in the barest, deepest part of this. You will come to. The two of you stand around, your clothes stained with blood, laying among the wastes. In the distance, you can hear some scratching and clawing. You're in the human world. Laying amidst the burned, blackened, and broke room that was once full of boxes and candle wax, and now it is nothing but destruction, debris, and the corpses of 3 young men. Burned beyond recognition. As you look around, you feel a segmented rat tail squirm its way down your throat. Like an overlong noodle. What do you do, both of you?
Are any of the other werewolves still around?
Oh.
I said
That's
the burned
them.
corpses of 3.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Kate's gonna start
Megan's
kind
gonna go
of
check
in
on them.
shock. Kate's gonna start like going and picking them up and moving their bodies somewhere that's a little less like at least off to a side. And she's probably kind of stunned.
That's probably the second explosion we heard. So Megan's gonna be looking around for whatever that red bishop thing was.
No matter where you look, you cannot find it. You find the bodies of several things that were once rat and once human at the same time, as well as hundreds and hundreds of rat corpses. Can I get a wits and composure roll off of both of you, and do this at a... You know what? Do it flat, because this room is very dark and you're only able to see because you're werewolves. One success. Perfect.
4.
4 successes. As you pick up one of the bodies, blackened and burned as it is, suddenly you will hear... You're not sure which one it is, but one of them is breathing.
It's gonna go try and figure it out.
Yeah, Megan's gonna do the same.
The body will slowly start to heal the most superficial of wounds. But it's so badly burned that he'll probably live. If this is
Can I figure out by scent who it is?
No, it's too badly burned, and to be fair, he's wearing much of his companion.
That's fair.
However, what you are going to notice as you look around in the darkness, there are no more beady red eyes watching you from the shadows. But in the human world, up above, inside of the glass observation room above, behind you, you can still feel the wound opening and closing, bleeding chaos into this room. It hasn't closed. It's going to take more than that to close it. But opposite it, up in the observation room, you see a single red light blinking. And in the darkness, you make out an old-fashioned security camera pointed directly at you.
Megan.
I drop shut down immediately.
Sounds good.
So that is a dice pool. Okay, so all lights within the structure that the Uratha is in, or within an area equal to purity renown times 100 yards, whichever is larger, immediately extinguish, apart from occasional ominous and disorienting flickering. CCTV, cameras, and other recording devices cut out, delivering nothing but a screen of static.
Sounds good.
Security and detection systems refuse to work. Phones die. Yeah.
Meanwhile. Yes, Kate?
So Kate's gonna... So does that happens, everything goes out?
Yep, all of the lights go out, yeah.
And so Kate's in the darkness gonna call Megan.
Yeah.
Megan, what do we do? This is all my fault. I can't fix this. What do we do?
we try and save the one, I guess. Okay. Like, Megan's gonna kind of go over and, like, hug you and pull you in a bit, and...
You hug each other, feeling the closeness of pack.
Mm-hmm.
And just hug her?
Yeah, and just kind of hand to the back of your head, like, back of your neck, sort of comfort sort of thing. Kind of slipping back into that role of not so much alpha, but I guess alpha's second now. Essentially. Taking on that position still. And
Kate's
taking on the weight of doing a decision.
Alright. Meanwhile, elsewhere, tens of 20s of 30s of kilometers away, men inside of an observation room stare at the screen as the green tinted image dies. One at the computer monitors turns over his shoulder and says, Dr. Spires, should we escalate this to corporate? I think that's probably for the best, the doctor says, and picks up the phone to his funders. All right, so, hey, guys, that is going to be it for... That is a Hunter reference.
Oh, okay.
That is also a reference to fiction from 2 games ago. So, hey guys, that is going to be this episode of Werewolf the Forsaken. So, let us do some, we got to do some hellacious harmony checks. So, let us see. I hope y'all fail, and then we're going to do beats. Okay. So sorry that game was so full of combat, guys. I know you love it, but the next
sometimes we need the combat.
I think next game's going to be very drama-full.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna go. Okay. We're gonna go down this list. So breaking points towards flesh. Nope. Okay. Harmony 3 or lower. You know, none of you are harmony 3 or lower, right?
No, I'm harmony 4.
Negative. I'm
okay.
6.
Towards spirit, killing a human or a wolf. No. Staying in the hissel.
Did the thing?
Oh, I guess you... Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to you at a +1.
Okay.
So...
What do I roll again?
So what you are going to roll... So, Jen, you're going to go first. So, you're doing harmony towards spirit. You're rolling resolve and composure. And you are going towards spirit. So, you... What is your harmony?
7.
So, you are doing this at a +1.
Well, that's insane. Okay.
You're probably not going anywhere.
Probably not.
Okay. And then what I'm going to say is... Oh, actually, did you already roll?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah, well, how many successes did you get?
1.
Ooh. Because you spent all that time... Well, you would have done this when you were in the... Kind of the influence of the wound, though. You know what? I'm going to say that was outside. That's outside of the influence. You would have sent it before. So I am going to actually say that it's not on the list here, but killing a human or a wolf is a breaking point towards spirit. And violating an oath of the moon. So I'm going to say that killing... I'm going to say that, Kate, you're going to have a breaking point towards spirit at a -1.
Okay. So...
For watching your friendly pack die. It's not killing a pack mate, but the -1 is from being in the proximity of the wound.
Yeah, okay. So I've got... I think I'm rolling 3 dice then.
Okay. And I'm just going to look up the
1.
Yeah, 1. Okay, so you're fine. Oh, god damn it. You actually would have been at another -1 because... Wait, you're at 4?
I was at 4, yeah.
Yeah, so you would have been at another -1 because you're under.
Okay, so I will re-roll that with 2 dice.
It's my bad. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Still 1.
Still 1? Okay, cool. Oath of the Moon. Where's the Oath of the Moon? It's the Oath. We like it. We love it. We live for it. Tell her she lives for me. Yeah, where the hell is it? It's Legends and Lies. No, I just want the Oath of the damn moon. Give me the Oath of the Moon. The wolf must hunt. Jen, you caused lunacy again, so that's going to be a breaking point towards flesh. What is your harmony at?
7 still.
Okay, so you are going to be rolling at a -4.
Oh, fun.
So it's a -2 because you are 2. Actually, 1 sec. Let me double check that before you roll.
Okay.
If it's a breaking towards flesh, you gain a penalty for each point of harmony above 5. So yeah, so that's 7,
Yep.
and then it's a -2 for your violating an Oath of the Moon. So yeah, there you go.
So is that a -6 then? Because
No, it's
or is
only
it a -1?
It's a -2 and a -2, so -4.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I gotta roll these one at a time because my dice roller is
That's fine.
screwy. 2 successes.
Okay, so if the roll succeeds, nothing happens, I believe. Yep.
I'm just gonna be Harmony 7 forever, guys.
Well, because your will, I actually really don't like that it's based on willpower. I feel like it should almost be its own pool. So that it just
like you roll your Harmony pool or whatever.
Modified by which direction you're headed.
Yeah, because unlike say humanity or something, the lower you get, it doesn't. It's not. You don't want it to be easier necessarily to. No, or harder to not go the other way, right? Because we have to go back and forth.
Well, I feel like it would be that if you're headed toward flesh, you have to succeed with however many dice you're rolling, and if you fail, you go towards spirit type of thing, right? Like.
But I think it would also depend on your breaking point.
That's true.
What style of breaking point, right?
That is true. Okay, so Oath of the Moon, 68 through 71. Oh, my book is so falling apart. Damn you, White Wolf. Or actually, Onyx Path. Okay, Oath of the Moon. All right, let's see if anybody. People do not murder the people. Nah, no worries there. The wolf must hunt. No worries there. The low honor the low. The high honor the high. Respect your prey. The herd must not know. That's what Jen violated. The Uratha must cleave to the human. Do not eat the flesh of man or wolf. I'm going to say that no matter what... now, I want to ask you a question about this. I think that killing the loon, even though you put it out of its misery, is going to be a breaking point just for the drama of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But is it a breaking point toward flesh? Or is it a breaking point towards spirit? So is it...
That's a good question.
Which side of your nature is it that you're going for?
Well, because flesh, it would definitely be flesh if it was just like a loon in general, I feel. But because it was a mercy kill, because it was so twisted,
I feel
is it towards spirit?
Well, okay, is it...
I mean, I feel more towards spirit, but then I'm biased because I wanted that.
Are you purifying the spirit, or are you mercy killing it? Because purification is towards spirit, where you're writing balance.
I getcha.
Are you going towards balance, or are you going
Gotcha.
towards like human emotion?
I mean, that's what I thought was more kind of like, this is wrong. It needs to be like cleansed out of here.
Okay, so you may
gone.
roll towards spirit, but that's the way I'm going to do this. So this is going to be based on your personal emotions.
Okay, and this is resolve and composure.
Resolve
right?
and well, let's calculate these pools together.
Yeah.
Okay, so who was more feeling balance?
I think.
Yeah, I was feeling like this was twisted. This was wrong.
I didn't understand what I was
in
looking at.
Okay. So you knew it was a loon, so do you want to make the roll?
I'm just thinking I was definitely doing it more for human emotion.
Okay, so we will roll we'll roll that and then
and
then you're saying you're with Brighton?
Me? Yeah.
Human? Okay. So let's do the spirit side first. So spirit, when you are breaking towards spirit, subtract a die for the roll for each point of harmony below 5. Do either of
I'm
you?
at 5.
So you do nothing, and
I'm
Claire, you're
6.
okay. So you don't subtract anything. What you're gonna do is you're gonna subtract 2 because of the wound being there, and you're just gonna roll resolve and composure -2.
I don't have a lot. Nope. Nothing.
Nothing?
Aha! Nothing as
Okay.
well.
So both of you are going to drop to Harmony 4.
Oh, but I was at 6.
Oh, sorry, you're gonna drop to 5.
Okay.
So Claire, you now know your Karuth triggers do not exist for you anymore, except for silver.
Oh, okay.
So that is good.
Wow.
You can
Well,
also
see. So just the common ones then, right?
just the
Yes.
just the
Or-
super No, not even the common ones.
Like not your common trigger, but not the personal, but
the
like but the
specific.
every
Your
one.
But
specific
the-
trigger.
Not even specific at 5.
No,
No?
it's just the werewolf triggers, so like
The
silver
werewolf
and
general.
Yeah, just
fire
silver.
and
Yeah.
such.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Christine,
Oh,
you're down to
just
4,
silver,
so it's
sorry.
only your
Yeah, not
specific
fire.
triggers, and you must choose a ban that you must follow.
Shit.
Okay.
You wanted it, so it
You
has to be
wanted
something
this.
like cannot abide the touch of sunlight. You have to cover
do
your
that
face when you're in sun like a drow, or something like that. Like you can do it, but it like blinds you and gives you penalties to act if you're looking directly at sunlight.
So like I always would be having to wear like a baseball cap and like
Yeah.
sunglasses, like the big sunglasses too that cover half your face.
Yeah, that could be one of them because you're such a shadowy character. It fits your personality.
That's true.
Ooh.
I do kind of like that.
Yeah, so take that out. So basically, you'll take a -2 to do any actions in bright light.
Okay.
Now, bright light is something like huge ass fluorescence, a spotlight, car headlights, the sun. Like, it's not going to be like you
Oh.
walk into, but like if you walk into a stark white medical office, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no.
I was thinking because she's a medical.
Oh god, it's always so freaking bright. I guess you can turn on half the fluorescence in your room and be like, I have a migraine, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So,
Well, especially if she's
I was
having
thinking
like a
especially in,
private
like, the
practice, it might
OR.
not be like.
but she's not, she's a therapist.
But she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have to be as like.
I don't think it's a
Although-
stark white. I think it's
No.
probably it's a soothing color office, right?
if all
But
the...
if you're ever like consulted for something though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I have to
If
go to a
that happens.
hospital,
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
am screwed.
Yes.
All right, now
yes.
for the other two of you, what are your harmonies at?
7.
4.
7, 4. Cool. Amy, you have no penalty. You have a -2 on your roll. Oh wait, pardon me. You you have a -2 on your roll. Jen, you have a -4 on your roll.
Yay.
Yay!
I
Harmony.
failed that one.
Okay, you are going to raise to Harmony 5. You lose your ban.
Sweet.
You now can shut the hell up. And Jen, how'd you do?
3 successes.
Ah.
So you
You
can
could-
sit still now.
You
My
can-
first roll was a 10.
Again.
Okay, well that's fair.
Mm.
Okay. So, are there any other breaking points that you think you suffered throughout play?
Don't think so.
Okay.
No,
So,
'cause otherwise it was a pretty straightforward combat.
Mhm.
it really was.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. You did manage to kill Adam's mom,
Yep.
Welp.
which raises additional questions. So I'm going to give you 1 beat for
Yes.
showing up, 1 beat for role
This is why
play.
I was sorry. This is why I was like, it was human emotions for me because Britain's like, oh, Adam's mother, kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it. This raises
Destroy
further
her.
questions because you can't kill Adam, kill his mom.
I don't
Well-
want to kill Adam. Adam's mine.
Oh, that's true. That's Adam's your surrogate baby.
yes.
This is
Adam's mom has not got
complicated.
it going on.
Okay, so we're going to go through the beats. Everybody, you're going to take 4 base beats.
Okay.
Okay, for fighting a loon that honestly, if you hadn't have stunned it, would have obliterated you because it had 22 dice to hit you with ag.
Oh yeah,
what
the
you
4 ag on
said.
me definitely said that. I was
Yeah.
like, ah shit.
Oh, your ag is
I
not
need
healed,
to
by
get
the
my
way.
claws.
Oh well,
out.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm getting in there. I'm gonna tank this shit. But it
Oh
didn't.
no.
Nope, nope.
Okay, so Christine, become more spiritual. Boom, gain a beat. What was your other one? It was
Confront the white lady, which I kind of did with like,
You started
why are
that.
you here? What are you
Yeah.
doing?
I'll give it to you.
So I started with
Okay,
that.
so +2 to you.
And then
Kate,
you also followed up with how Brighton thought that we could actually communicate with it. So, or you
Yeah.
thought the way
Mhm.
we could communicate with it.
Yeah.
So,
um,
Yeah.
Caitlin,
It's
hurt
good.
an ally.
oh. I don't think through my own actions I have hurt an ally.
You know what I am going to
wouldn't
do,
give
though?
myself
I am
that.
going to give you a beat for that technically because you just erased an ally from the PAX roster.
That's true.
I guess fair. I guess fair, but okay.
Well,
Okay, I'll take it.
I'm giving you partially for kind of hitting that wording, but also for advancing the plot and making your character more demented.
I like it. Okay,
Um,
I'll take it.
Okay, that would be my vote at the end of a LARP, right? Let's see. Kill a Bechalou. Amy, that's one for you.
Yay.
Argue with Brighton.
Hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet. I almost.
Oh
would
my
give it...
god, it's coming up though.
Oh, it's coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
Oh Lord, it's coming.
Okay, so beatdown Kate is probably going to come. Indulge in feral side. I'm actually don't think I can give you because you resisted death rage too hard.
But I did just go for that guy's throat.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'll give you a beat for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be a beat for that. So, all of you got at least, I think, 5 beats.
I got 7 tonight.
Yep, because of that
Nice.
dramatic failure. Beautiful. All
Oh
right.
yeah, I got a dramatic failure too. I forgot about that.
It was brutal, blog. It was brutal. All right, so guys, we're not sure when next game's going to be. We're figuring it out because we got a little scheduling thing coming up, but we will let you know very soon when the next one's going to be. If you're on YouTube, this isn't going to matter as much because it's just going to be up when it's going to be up. And if you're listening on podcast, which hopefully it'll be up by then. Well, I'm going to turn off the meat sounds real quick. One sec.
Oh god, those are
Wow.
still going.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Oh,
hear
no.
anything, so.
No. So that's going to be it for us tonight here on Werewolf the Forsaken, the Bitches of Brewery Park. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us and that you come back to us very soon. Awoo. Because guys, you don't want to miss the end of season 2 because it's only a few episodes away and it's going to be
Oh god, if it's anything like tonight, it's gonna be messy.
oh, it's going to
And
be way
the
worse.
developments.
It's gonna be way worse.
I actually have a question.
Yeah. What?
Um,
What's up?
Do I wake up with those 2 claws still stuck in my side? Am I still
Yes.
taking 2 lethal per round?
Yes, you could pull them out as an action.
I'm gonna do that just
Okay,
so that
good.
that's done. I'm gonna cross that
End
off.
it.
That's great.
But
Okay.
that means I probably have 2 lethal
So-
just kicking around.
Did this entire wait, was this the guys who were like working with us on the No Man's Land?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they all gone then?
There were only
Except the
3 of
one?
them to begin with.
Yes.
Oh shit.
And
Yeah.
chat, you can vote. So if
Oh.
you guys really like, leave comments and vote on whether or not it's unfortunately it's not Ford because he got his face melted off. Let me know if it's Leo or Callum who survived.
Keep Callum.
I love them both. I can't.
I do like them both, but oh,
It's gonna
Which
be
one's
good.
sister was it that?
It was
Was it
Leo's
Leo that had
sister,
a
but
sister?
Callum.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
it was
Callum
Leo's
was the
sister was
one-
really hot.
Yeah.
It's true. It's really true.
Just saying.
So we can. So that's gonna be it for us. Leave a comment in YouTube or on Twitch. Twitch is saying Leo.
I mean, everyone loves Leo.
Everyone loves
Yeah.
Leo.
I really,
I liked Ford the best.
For some reason, I got really attached to Leo.
Because, like, he's a Sikh werewolf. Do you know how rad that is?
Yeah.
But, like,
But unfortunately, Ford is gone.
Ford is
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
The only,
Okay, so that's 4 for Leo. So YouTube, if you can crank it up above 4, I'll lean your direction. All right, so
I
guys,
don't count.
you don't count. You don't
No,
count.
we don't count. We
All right,
don't
guys.
chat.
That's gonna be it tonight. Good night, everybody.